So, hello everyone. Welcome back to Misadventures in D&D. I know it has been a while.
Go away. You already got one up.
Oh my goodness, and there's Joe interrupting already. Fabulous.
Shut the fuck up.
Whoa, there went the PG rating.
It's
Like
okay,
we
you don't
ever
wanna be
had a
kid-friendly.
PG rating.
What the fuck is PG?
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, so this is definitely a little bit of a different thing than we've done in the past. If anyone saw, I had put out a video a few nights ago where we are going to run something different, and I know a lot of you out there may want us to continue with what we're currently doing because there's story building, world building, and a lot of fun with a lot of different characters. But unfortunately, with our lifestyles, it's becoming very hard to always meet and always get together with everybody to do something. So we were brainstorming and tried to come up with some ideas that would allow players to come and go. And Joe and I were talking, and we came up with an idea of doing a Darkest Dungeon 5th edition homebrew thing. Is basically the best way to describe it. So to give a little background, Darkest Dungeon is started off as a PC game a few years ago. It's out on pretty much every platform anymore. But it is a very unforgiving, roguelike, turn-based exploration combat game. It has a really unique mechanic, which we'll get into here in a little bit when I start explaining this to everybody, because I don't think I've got a chance to talk to all of our players about all of the mechanics yet. And we're actually going to be setting up our characters a little bit tonight, including some of those special mechanics. So, to give everyone a background of what's going on, you'll notice there are like 12 characters on the board. So the way the game is going to work is basically all of these people on the screen are members of a guild, and the guild leader actually, his grandfather had just passed away, leaving him this estate. His grandfather was crazy. I mean, that's what townspeople said, essentially, where he was literally trying to dabble in unknown magics. And he passed away in doing so in a small town called Hamlet. His estate is basically blocked off. There have been rumors of just horrible abominations coming from the depths below his house. It's a beautiful piece of land, beautiful house, but it's crawling with monsters. So the guild leader has decided he's going to take his guild to the town of Hamlet and try to explore, clear out, and extinguish the monsters that are coming from underneath of this giant mansion, because there are rumors of magical artifacts, tons of gold, just tons of adventuring goodness that all of our players here want to take advantage of. So each group here, each player has a faction within the guild. Each faction will consist of 3 characters, which you can see on the board. What will end up happening is we're going to set up dungeon dives. And each faction must choose one character to go on a dive at a time. When they go down into the dungeon, they will be exploring, and the unique mechanic to this game is something we all know called stress. As characters are diving through the dungeons, they will do things that will increase their stress or potentially decrease their stress. And at the end of the dungeon dive, characters will need to de-stress. The ways they can do that: they can go to the bar and drink, they can go to the bars and gamble, they can visit a brothel, they can meditate privately, or they can go to the nearby cathedral, which all of that is shown here on the screen currently. If a character gets too stressed out, which while they're in the dungeon, which can happen, a couple different mechanics can take place where they can become paranoid or frightened, or maybe they become empowered because they perform well under stress. It's all up to chance. When a character comes out of the dungeon, depending on what their stress is and if their mission was successful, they can develop quirks or traits, whichever you want to call them. Each character will be starting off with one of these quirks, both positive and negative. and depending on how the dive into the dungeon goes determines if they get another one. Again, it is only a chance, but that chance is increased based on stress and if the mission was successful or not. You can develop both good and bad traits throughout these scenarios. So when characters come out of the dungeon, that'll be considered the end of the day. They will have to go de-stress at one of the local areas. The second, or then their other players within their own factions, in theory, should either be training, as in preparing for their own dive, and then one should be diving. So one character should be exploring the dungeon during the day, one should be de-stressing, and one should be training. Characters who are training or preparing to go into a dungeon will gain half the XP of the person that dove into the dungeon, whereas the person who is de-stressing will not gain any XP, and the person that went into the dungeon will get full XP. In doing this, the party should stay relatively evenly leveled, which is the goal. In this campaign, characters will die. That is part of it. So hopefully no one gets too attached to anybody, especially that uber powerful paladin that Joe rolled. So, and when that happens, the faction will be responsible for replacing its character. So at that point in time, if the character dies, we will have to replace them with something else. And there's exactly why that paladin's going to die, Joe.
It's okay, I'm getting them out of the way. Hold on.
So, the first thing that we have to do, I know I already have done this with Aurora's faction, is we have to develop strengths and flaws for each character. In Aurora's group, she has, well, I'll let you introduce what are your characters' names and what is their class.
Alright, so I have 3 characters. Their names are Grace. She is a warlock. Her class is warlock. Her race is a protected Asmere. And then I have Fang. She is my paladin. She's a new race that I wanted to try. Clashier? Did I say that right? Clashier? Clashar?
I don't remember, but anyways.
She is a paladin. I find her very funny. And then my favorite of all favorites at this moment is Rain. She is my sea elf, and her race is Ranger.
There you go. So she has already rolled for her strengths, her flaws, just to give a rundown. Her Ranger Rain is one of her strengths is she's very devout. So if she prays, she gains additional stress relief. However, at the same point in time, she has a unique mind. Which I believe, I actually have to look this up.
Will refuse to go meditate. So if Rain goes praise, she gets 25% off stress. I think faster than most people. And then her weakness is she refuses to go meditate.
Correct. As far as Fang, her paladin probably got one of the luckiest frickin' rolls for her strength. She is a precise striker, which basically means she can crit with melee skills on 18. Since this game is a high-risk, high-reward build, all characters will crit on both 19 and 20 to start. And looking at the game mechanics, there is technically a way to get down to, I think we said 16 crit, if I remember correctly, on certain classes, if you get lucky. So, and then the Paladin's flaw, which is kind of ironic, is Fang is a heretic.
She can't pray.
So she can't pray for stress relief even though she's a paladin. Go figure.
A lawless paladin.
But Grace, she kind of got a good one and a bad one. Like, I don't like it, but I like it at the same time.
Yep, so Grace, the warlock, her strength is the fact that she's on guard, which means she gets an additional 1d4 to her initiative rolls anytime they roll initiative. But her flaw is she has a torn rotator cuff, which basically means anytime she does melee damage, she takes a negative 1d4 to damage, but melee only. So something you got to play around. As far as canon goes, we had started with canon, so I'll talk about Mo, the ranger, here real quick. Mo his strength is that he's a slugger, ironically for a ranger, which means he does 1d4 additional melee damage on hits. But at the same point, his flaw is that he is constantly off guard, meaning when you roll initiative, he takes a negative 1d4. So That's as far as we got before we got on stream. So Cannon, what character would you like to roll for next?
Let's go for the pally.
All right. Can you give me a name on that one again, since I'm still writing everything down here?
The pally is Eric.
Hey, DM, real quick.
Yo.
We noticed it. You keep cutting in and out really badly.
Like sometimes you're skipping whole words.
I am not sure what would be causing that.
I don't know, but we wanted to let you know.
Well, that's fantastic. When I did the recording, it worked just fine. Let me play around here, because we're using all new software and all this crap since I got a new computer. Yay! Let's drop this down and see maybe if that'll help a little bit. I'm not sure.
Sounds more like an internet issue, but it's all good.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So,
Anyway,
the good news is it'll record correctly. So I guess there's that. So,
Yeah, that's good.
alright, so we got Eric. He was a paladin, correct?
yes.
Alright. So, would you like to roll for your strength or your flaw first?
Let's go for flaws.
Flaws. Give me a 1d20, please.
Woo! Best one right there. Give me the worst flaw you got.
Well, they're just randomized, so I don't guarantee anything. Your flaw is you are a bad gambler.
What?
Yeah, really. Who's got the background noise?
What is that?
You're a bad gambler, which basically means if you go to gamble for stress relief, there's a 25% chance that you will lose, or a 25% more chance that you'll lose money.
I was already pretty shit at gambling. Now it's just solidified.
Now
Got
it's
it.
even worse, right? So,
All right. Give me the
So
other
you
one.
can't go gamble.
I mean, he can. He just might lose a lot of money.
There you go.
All right, going for the
Highs and lows.
18. At the same point, okay, you are a social butterfly, which means if you go to the bar for stress relief, you get bonus stress relief by going and drinking.
So basically, I shouldn't go gambling in a bar, but I should go to a bar nonetheless.
Yes,
Yeah.
you should go drink.
So wait, what was my benefit for going to the bar?
If you go to the bar, you gain additional stress relief by going to the bar itself.
Okay.
All right, and then your third character, please.
Yes. This bad boy right here.
Gotta. I don't have his name written down. Let me find it here.
Chuck U.
Chuck.
Farley.
I got Chuck. Okay.
Yes.
And Chuck is a barbarian.
Yeah, he's the half orc barb.
All right, strength or weakness first, sir.
Weakness.
All right, go for it.
Oh boy. We're
Weakness
going
of
in reverse.
18. Hey, we've got a repeat already. You have unique mind, which means you will not meditate for stress relief.
Never had a god to begin with. Oh wait, meditate, not pray.
Yeah, this is you can't
Meditate.
meditate.
Too angry for
You like
that.
my
Mom.
character.
All right, and roll for strength.
Yes. Oh baby, we went in full reverse. Look at that shit. Don't see that too often.
The crit fail on the strength.
118, 18, 1. Hell yes.
Okay, your strength is the fact that you are a clutch hitter. So on melee attacks, if you are below 50% of your total HP, you have the ability to crit on 18.
Ooh.
So you'll have to keep track of your HP and see
Yep.
what the halfway point is.
That would be 11, or I'm at 21. Do I round up or
21,
down?
so it would be 10.
10?
Yeah.
Got it.
So you might want to write that down. So if you're at 10 or less HP, you can crit on 18 now as well.
Beauty.
Okay. Kiko, do you want to do yours?
Sure.
Alright.
What am I doing?
Alright, so what we're going to do... Sorry, I'm writing a ton of stuff down here.
I can explain if you like.
Alright, so the first thing I need is one of your characters, their name and their class, please.
Alright. This is Velvet, and she is a tabaxi.
And what class are you running?
Rogue.
Okay, would you like to roll for your strength or your weakness first?
Strength.
Alright, give me a 1d20.
16.
16, you said for strength?
Yes.
So you are a skilled gambler,
Yeah.
which means and this is not quite the opposite of bad gambler. This just means you gain more stress relief while you're at the gambling hall. There is another one that allows you to have a chance to win more money, but you get more stress relief from gambling.
Sounds fitting for a rogue.
Yep. And if you want to roll for your flaw, please.
Just D20 still.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oops, I dropped it. I'll get that later.
There are no towers here, sir.
That's a 15.
So, your character has the yips, which means anytime you go to make an attack roll, you take a -2 on your roll.
Hold on. You want to repeat that completely? Sorry.
Most of it broke up.
So your character has the yips.
The yips.
Which basically means when you roll for an attack, you take a -2 to your attack roll.
That's brutal as shit.
That sucks.
Yeah. There is one that offsets it, so...
That's still pretty shit. You lowered the fuck out of that one. What number was that?
I think, yeah. Alright, next character.
Alright. This is River, and she is a Furbolg druid.
Alright, so River, strength or weakness first?
Let's reverse it this time.
Okay.
Are we sure we want to?
No, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Okay, as long as you're confident about it.
17. So you, much like someone else in the party, has a torn rotator cuff. So you're going to take one, anytime you do damage with a melee skill specifically, you're going to have to roll a -1d4.
Wow.
Which is
shit.
Kind of a not for a druid.
And if you're a caster druid, you'll be fine. If you're a frontline druid, you'll have some trouble.
I am more of a caster.
Alright. Let's get that strength out.
15.
15.
I was gonna say, we're also still low enough level. You can kind of work around that.
So you are known to go into fits of rage, and this is a strength in the fact that if you're below half health, so at 50% HP again, anytime you hit with an attack, so not a spell unfortunately, you do an additional 1d4 damage.
That's solid.
So ironically enough, if you roll a melee attack, you're at a -1d4 plus 1d4. If
and
you're
that's
below half
if
health.
I'm below half.
Yeah. That's ironic.
Yeah, that's really funny.
Overall, it should increase your damage output in general.
Because I didn't use my yin yang dice.
There you go.
Good question.
Next.
What's up, Cannon?
Sorry, go ahead.
When you rage, you get a +2 to damage or a +2 to attack?
For a
Or
barb
both.
in general?
Yeah.
It's the damage.
I think it's the damage. Yeah.
+2 to damage, right?
Yeah.
And half damage to yourself.
Yeah, you'll have to forgive me. I haven't played many barbarians lately.
So, Joe, just remember this. You're angry, you hit harder, you don't hit better.
Got it.
And just a question, because I didn't write it down when you said it. For the 1d4s on both of those, is that for damage or to hit?
So for the Torn Rotator and the Rage,
Yes.
those are both to damage. Torn Rotator is specifically for melee. Rage is specifically a physical attack. So sword,
Rars.
bow, or base.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, and your last character.
Next, this is Celine. She is a Asmir paladin.
All right,
What kind of Asmir?
prettier than yours. Oh,
The white one.
Oh!
Asmir?
Oh! That hurt! Oh! Can't be prettier than Aurora, though. Sorry.
Okay.
Adonis would agree with you.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Adonis.
Strength first.
All
I
right.
rolled a 19.
19th on strength. Your character is tough. So what you're going to do for me right now is you're going to roll a 1d10.
1d10. 10.
And then add your con modifier.
13.
And that is your new max HP. You add that to it.
Oh, shit. That's
So you rolled really well there.
Mm-hmm.
36.
Max HP for what?
For that character.
Wait, does she replace her old max HP with
Yeah.
that one?
So she adds 13 to her max HP.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit's solid.
And it's on her paladin.
Yeah.
Delicious.
36 HP.
Yep.
At level 2.
But
Dear God.
let's see how bad this is going to be. Alright. That's another 19.
Okay, so your character has a weak grip, which means you cannot crit on melee attacks.
Oh!
My
Not
heart.
the worst for a tank, though.
Yeah, I mean, you are literally a tanky tank.
But then you roll that 20 and you're like,
Oh, but wait, Jess.
What?
That's the one that took weapons instead of a shield, isn't it?
Yeah.
it's fine.
Be alright. But
You
yes,
still just, yeah. You
At least
still
your benefit
hurt.
wasn't good crits
Yeah.
on top of that. You know?
so yeah,
Oof.
no crit on melee, but you're tanky as crap. So,
The fuck? I got like
Alright.
you
the
got some
soft
boring ones,
flaw.
Joe.
Some very soft flaws and some pretty decent perks, and then I started, oh, your attacks are less. Oh, you don't crit. The fuck? The one skill to the other, 0 to 100 real quick.
Okay, last one
That's
to
what I'm
go
staring at.
then would
The
be
fuck?
Eli.
Alright.
Also, is it still breaking up since I killed the music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here
It's
and there.
been less, though.
Yeah.
We'll poke you if it's too.
Okay. So, to start,
Went down the wrong pipe.
we have
It happened.
sorry, one.
What are you?
Herbler, who is a goblin sorcerer.
Sorry, can you repeat that name for me?
Herbler,
Herbler.
Kerber?
Herbler,
Her?
Herbler?
Herbler.
Herbler?
Herbler?
Yes, Connor's saying it right.
Are you sure his name's
Herbler?
not Meep? Are you sure his name's not Meepo?
Meepo.
No, he's gonna live.
Sure he is. You keep believing that.
Oh, if only we had recorded that moment.
Are you a female or male?
Male.
Are you sure?
So what's that on top of your head?
It's a hat.
Oh, it's a hat? I thought it was like some weird hair with the glowing yellow eyes. It's pretty freaky as shit, man. Stop looking at
Oh
it
my
today.
god. Oh, Connor's dead.
Herbler is a goblin sorcerer, who does wild magic.
Of
course.
Also, fun fact, he has an intelligence of 6.
It's fitting.
How do you get a intelligence of 6?
How do you get an 18, Joe?
Dice happen.
But you don't get 3 ones like that.
No, it was 2, or sorry, it was a 3, a 2, and a 1.
Oh, Lord.
Wait, that is a possibility. I didn't roll low at all, did I? For all 3.
No, you did not.
No.
I didn't get a single negative out of all 3 of them. Just
Yeah,
so you know.
well, remember we looked at your rolls. You didn't even roll a single one.
Shit. What do you do with a 4 though?
A 4? Charisma. Just don't talk.
I mean, but he actually needs
Ruin
charisma.
the atmosphere.
So
you know?
instead, just picture this. He can do really cool magic spells, but he doesn't understand how they work.
I just realized you can
Oh,
get from
give
a
it-
4 to an
give the
18, and I
explanation.
high rolled the fuck out of all that.
I mean, Velvet has I rolled a 6 on her strength.
My lowest was like a 10 or 11, I think.
You had a 10. That was the lowest you rolled.
But as soon as I rolled the really low stat, I was like, that's intelligence, because that's going to make this character so much better.
It's your RP, you know, the role play with the fucking
Oh, dude, yeah, that's the whole plan with this guy.
goblin.
All right,
Magic.
Okay.
let's start
Roll
with the
your shit.
flaw.
All right, let's do it.
7.
So, pretty easy one, familiar one. You're also a heretic, so you cannot go pray for stress relief.
I mean, it's fitting.
Yeah, it works.
Heretic.
Okay, now let's roll for a positive. 1.
Well, we know what one is. You are a clutch hitter, which means when you do physical attacks and you're below half health, you can crit on 18. That's
Yes,
great
you
for a
magic
sork.
user. You're gonna go nut shot somebody with that little fist of yours. Massive crits. See them now.
All right, just a second. I'm just writing these down.
Good.
You don't
All
need
right.
to make a voice for this.
All
Yeah,
right.
Oh,
Next
just wait.
character.
Next character we have Talik. Talik is a half-orc barbarian.
Stop, brother. Yo.
Sup? All right. We're gonna start with the flaw again.
Okay.
17.
So you have a bad habit of getting tired or tuckered out is what I put down here. So if you are below half health, you take a 1d4 penalty when you roll damage.
Oof.
Should below half health take 1d4 penalty on damage?
Yep.
Bad. Not too bad. Hey, what weapon you using?
He uses a great axe.
Same. What's good?
All right, positive.
Yep.
A 20.
20 positive. You are a Zen master, which means you get additional stress relief when meditating.
Huh. I don't meditate, but it's okay. I still see you as a brother.
All I can picture is just like, he sits there, he kills someone, he puts his axe over his lap and just starts
Passes out.
meditating.
Oh wait, no, he prays.
He
And
just
passes
stares
out.
into the blood and disappears into bloodless trees.
All right. And now for my personal favorite. We have Altherid.
I was about to say, is that Freddy?
He is an Illithid rogue.
Did you say Alfred? His name is Alfred?
Yes, Alfred.
Altherid. Altharid.
Oh.
It's Alfred.
Alpharid?
Alfred's better. It's Alfred. Brandon, write down Alfred.
I think it would be better if the characters just called him Alfred. It would just piss him off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know what an Illithid is, he is a mind flayer.
So your
So he-
social impact is a 0.
All right, we're going to start rolling this negative first.
Okay.
A 20.
So you are winded. So that means if you are below half health, when you enter combat, you will always be last in initiative.
Okay,
wait,
you
so-
gotta repeat the majority of that. Sorry, I didn't hear shit.
So he's winded, which means if he's
Okay,
below
winded.
half health, he will always be last in initiative.
Okay. I see. So you lose your initiative bonus if you're at less than half health.
Yep. Well,
You're
he
just
he
last.
loses. He automatically is last in line.
You know mine? I roll 1d4 and negate that from my initiative.
Yep.
All
That's
right.
like fucking the little hot sauce Tabasco next to the jalapeno over here.
All right. And now the plus 14.
Oh god.
Um, okay, you got a small offset. You have quick reflexes, which means you get a +2 to initiative. So
Just make sure you're above half health.
yeah, so
That sucks.
technically, what's going to end up happening is if you're winded, you will automatically get a initiative of 3, and we'll see where that plays you.
All right.
Which will most
Good.
likely be last, but
So, like, 2 of his characters are guaranteed to go last.
Unless they crit fail, they're gonna be ahead of you. Even at rolling a 2 usually gives you like +2 to dex, and you'll be at 4.
so
Oh,
well that's
Spectrum.
Yeah.
oh
Oh, Brandon, just so you know.
Yeah.
I did read a bit. I can only do the brain thing once a long rest.
yeah, it's once a long rest, and you have from the way I read it, you have to hit the finishing blow.
Or I can walk up to a dead creature and spin an action.
I didn't see that part of it, but that's fine. It's not
Yeah.
crazy. So okay, so obviously for anyone watching, something they may have figured out is I really let them pretty much do anything they wanted with their characters. Some people did the standard point build, some people rolled for stats. We have custom
Yeah.
classes, well, not really custom classes, but custom races. Just a lot of random things.
Mistakes were made.
We also will have other factions, and this is where us getting together all the time is difficult. So, Ty or Zona, whichever you remember him as, he will have his own faction. Last I heard, he's trying to make a trio of goblins, which would be kind of cool.
Yep.
But he wasn't able to join us tonight, so if there's a night where he can, he'll jump right in. I know Trist or Liz, she has 3 characters that she has written up that we can also use when she is available. And then, ironically enough, I have 3 characters. That way, if I need a break, I can have anyone else try to jump in and run a session, since a lot of these are just going to be very short dungeon dives. For anyone that's played Darkest Dungeon, you know when you go in, as you level up, you have the ability to choose what length of a dungeon you want to go into, which we will have that as well. That doesn't start till later. Usually short dungeons is all there is to begin with. But we will have some that'll take a lot longer than others, obviously. A couple of the other mechanics that will be in the game for players that are unable to join us, they will have all of their characters on basically preparing or training. That way they are also still gaining some XP. That way they should not fall behind the rest of the group. So that should help. If a character dies and we have to replace them, they will start 1 level lower, with the minimum being 2 of the rest of their companions. So if the party level is nearly 5 and we have a character that dies, they're replaced with a level 4. That way they can continue to progress the story. Trying to think if there's any. The last mechanic off the top of my head that I can think of is carrying capacity. And I know everyone hates carrying capacity. But with the way this is designed, we have to have a form of carrying capacity. So what all of you guys will need to do is you'll need to look at all of your different characters and check what their strength modifiers and their con modifiers are. And then basically divide that in half and always round up. So for example, divide it by 2.
Okay.
So if you have a strength of 3 and a con of 2, for example, that would be 5 divided by 2, which would be 2.5, which would make it a 3. That is going to tell you what your carrying capacity is. Now,
So how do you divide by 1?
it'd be a half, and then you would round up.
Velvet's con is 3 and her strength's -2.
So you have carrying capacity of 1 item. So what that means is when you
Okay,
go
yourself.
into the dungeon, gold does not count as an item, just to get that out there. I'm not counting gold. And the stuff that's in your backpack, if you guys have explorers packs or adventurers packs, that will not count to carrying capacity as well. It basically means your character can pick up any one item in the dungeon. Now, weight does not matter. So
Got it.
you can literally pick up a giant freaking slab of granite and put it in your pocket.
My pally's sitting at a +10, bro. Oh shit. I'm out.
You're-
He
So
got
you're-
the.
Wait,
He got
+10.
That's not
plus-
possible.
He has a 20 for con and an 18 for strength. It is
So
very much
that's
possible.
+9.
Yeah, but then you round up when you divide by 2, so it gets to 5.
Yeah. So you can
Not
carry
10.
5 items.
5.
Yeah.
Dear God. This guy's weak.
Joe,
No, coins don't count. I said that golden coins don't count.
You should totally count.
my rogue can only carry 1 item because he's got a +1 to con, 0 on strength.
Yep.
I do have a question.
Okay.
My furbolgs have a thing where their carrying capacity is increased to a creature size larger to them than them. Would that affect this at all, or does that not even apply since we're not playing regular?
I'll give you an additional slot. I think that seems pretty reasonable.
Okay.
Unless
Brandon,
anyone's got any better ideas.
just so I do know, what does it mean when I have a carrying capacity of
A carrying capacity of what? You broke up on my end.
0?
Means you can carry whatever you got on you.
All right, my goblin is never looting.
Yep. He can get gold and gemstones because those would fit in like a coin pouch.
He
That's
likes
it.
shiny clacks. That's all.
Yep.
That's a goblin.
Yep.
So if I decide to take a body, how many slots would that take?
Technically 1.
So you're telling me I can pick up a goblin and put it in my bag, right?
Quit taking Ty's ideas out of the chat.
What do you mean Ty's idea?
It literally says, couldn't you fit the goblin in a backpack?
Oh, that's me.
Oh, it's like you. Stop it.
That is me.
Oh, God.
Ty's in here anyway.
I didn't know if he was watching. Oh, so that is the other nice thing is for players that can't join us, they can obviously tune in if they're able, or when we rebroadcast this on YouTube, they're welcome to watch. So that is kind of nice.
Are you going to be joining us, Brandon?
If someone else DMs.
That's another
So.
night, I guess.
Yep, it'll be another night. All right. So as far as the stress resting mechanics, to give you guys an idea. So when you come out of the dungeon, that is when I will review to you what your stress value is. Because I'll be tracking it in and out of the dungeon, or in the dungeon the entire time on the side. You will get warnings if your stress is getting above half or if it's getting close to being full. Unlike the game, we are only doing stress values of up to 100. I don't want to. In the game, you can get a stress value of up to 200, which can actually instantly kill you.
Oh boy.
I don't want to do that. So in this game, obviously, if you guys are ambushed and under attack and you don't think you can win, it is advisable to flee. Just putting that out there. Whenever you guys come back, you have the 5 different ways you can relieve stress. Obviously, gambling, praying, drinking at the bar, the brothel, or meditating. Each position can only be used by one character at a time. So only one of you can meditate at a time, only one of you can drink at a time, only one of you can gamble, for example. The catch is if your character is highly stressed when they go in, there is a chance that at the end of the day they may refuse to come out. But that will be a very, very low roll chance, just saying.
Refuse to come out of the cavern?
Yep. Or in Joe's case, refuse to come out of the brothel, probably.
Yes.
Keeping in mind, going to any of these places for relief will cost money. And we'll get into the associated costs for that when the time comes. But that is a thing that can happen.
Cost every penny you have.
So, gold is collective for the guild. So that means your guild has a gold stash that you guys spend out.
Real quick, how is gold going to be obtained? Like, is there going to be that one person that's always scouring for gold and their guild gets all the gold, or is it going to be separated between the guilds?
No, whenever you guys come back up, the loot is given to the guild, and the guild divides it out to each of the factions. So
it's
if you guys,
divided equally.
yeah, so if you guys come back up with 2,000 gold in loot and money and gems, they will literally divvy out 500 to each participating faction.
I see.
Okay.
So gold is nicely.
Other things that you can do in the town, there is a blacksmith. He's in the bottom right-hand corner here. Obviously, you can go visit them to see if they can craft you some weapons. Depending on if you can get him some resources, he may be able to craft you better items. That's a thing. Right here is a wandering merchant. So they will have some curiosities, some relics. They may have some magical items on occasion. And the trick with them is, since they're a traveling merchant, occasionally they will leave town. And I'll explain how that works when the time comes. And if they do, you guys can try to convince them to procure certain items for you at a cost. But there is a chance, obviously, that they may not come back with it, or they may not come back at all, and a different merchant will come in. So things to take advantage of or gamble on if you so choose. So, I think, obviously I'll be explaining mechanics as we go, but I think that's everything we need to do in order to dive into our first dungeon, should you guys choose to do that tonight. I do have one ready. So if you guys want to do that, we can.
I'm game.
For the good of the party.
Sure.
All right. I didn't hear anything from Connor over there. She's being quiet again.
Oh, I'm muted.
Oh my gosh.
That's why
Over here
it's
having
been
a
so
conversation
silent.
with y'all, and I'm like, why is nobody commenting?
Because
Oh yeah,
you-
I'm muted.
Oh my gosh.
And of course, you just kept talking to yourself.
I was like,
silence.
I was like, guys, can y'all not hear me, guys? And I went to the Discord and everything. I forgot I muted my headset. Yeah, I'm game.
Okay. Did you have any questions in that whole thing since you were muted?
I was just letting you know. I was like, you keep cutting in and out again.
Don't look at
But
me.
no. I'm good. Can we choose our character, or do you choose it for us? Who
Alright.
goes first?
Nope. So you
Roll
guys
dice.
collectively have to choose the party that is going to dive into the dungeon.
All right, I pick Grace.
Where's the brothel?
What is Grace again?
My frickety frackety
Your
frackety frack.
warlock.
Yeah, my warlock. She.
Can you
like
point me
to-
toward the brothel? I may not be stressed, but I feel like brothel time. Is that it over there?
Yep.
Yeah. Where am I at? What's this?
That's the guild hall.
Do we all begin at 0 stress anyway?
Yes. Everyone begins at 0 stress.
So is there any other
Hey,
point?
the ad beers are going
Hold
again.
up. Is there any health conditions with going to a brothel?
I mean, I could make some.
You should totally
You
Enough
make
had
a
to say
table.
something.
How about you only can run into a health problem if you go to the brothel at 0 stress?
Why?
How about
Fuck you, Joe.
you have to roll a 20 anytime you go to the brothel, and if you roll a 1 or a 2, you take extra stress the next round or something.
Yeah,
So in other words, he didn't perform well.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay. I let her do the work.
That doesn't surprise me.
Which means Brandon will roll it, and whatever he rolls is the win.
Pretty much, yeah.
I have a question for you though, real
Okay.
quick. So one of the flaws for a couple of our characters is torn radiator cuff. Now we do have an ability called Cure Wounds.
Nope, not gonna
No.
do it.
All right,
What about
that's what I
pure
thought.
curiosity? What about greater restoration?
No, I'm not gonna use that to cure quirks. So
What about wish?
if you ever get to level 19, we'll talk.
How about
all
how
right.
about we change the name to arthritic shoulder?
Yeah, there we go.
I just like it came to my mind like yesterday, and I was like, oh, I should ask this question because if so, then I could cure my own wound.
No, that's a little broken.
Trying to look through the window.
So
yak?
the one thing
Windows
you
to the wall?
can do, obviously, the game is set up so you can gain more quirks and so more strengths and weaknesses. The most strengths you can gain on any one character is 3. The most flaws you can gain on a character is 4, which is similar to how the game actually plays. That being said, let's say you go into the dungeon and you get a 4th. You have 4 flaws, and you come out and you get a 5th. What will happen is I will basically randomly deplete one flaw and put in the new one, or the new one may disappear. That being said, the same thing can happen with strengths. You can pay a hefty sum of money to remove strengths and flaws, but it is very expensive. So, just a thought.
You know what, Jess? Might be.
Contour.
No, they're over like Connor.
Connor.
O-R. And
I
I'm
like
like, no,
Connor.
it's Connor. E-R. It is E-R. It is E-R. Learn it.
Eeyore.
E-R.
Conor.
I'm not Eeyore.
Conor.
All right, I guess that
I
Connor
hate
and
all
I
of you.
going to the place by ourselves because we're the only ones that picked anybody.
Yep, apparently.
Apparently.
How many points
Asmia's
Um,
got this. Don't worry about it.
Wait, who are you guys and what do you do?
But we love you. I know y'all love me. I get
Alright.
that.
What are you
Paladin.
guys?
I'm not evil.
So we have a warlock and a paladin right now.
What kind of warlock?
Asmia.
One that can't do melee.
Okay, that doesn't explain much. What are you doing? A warlock. Which one's a warlock? The one with the wings?
Yep.
Purple. Oh,
What?
no, me. Hi.
I've never seen a white warlock with wings before. It's a first for me.
I forgot. I was thinking of Aurora for some reason.
Anti-horde warlock.
Are y'all coming? Are y'all gonna be?
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Calm down.
All right. Looks
I'm
like we
going
got a
to-
ranger coming.
Just a second.
He sees the lady. Oh, the lovely lady.
In everybody's head, you hear a voice. Hello.
You need to ask
Lester.
permission to be in my head.
That just creeped me out. But hello.
You hear a slurping noise.
Disgusting. Is it nighttime?
Why are you asking if it's nighttime?
Just wondering.
Daytime.
Nighttime. Daytime.
Nighttime. Daytime.
All right.
You play a game of nighttime, daytime.
This is
You
the
wanna
daytime
join?
one.
How do you play? Oh, it's easy. You go daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime. I love that video.
We're gonna break Connor. We need to be careful.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh god, there she
Accident-
goes.
Please do not accidentally mute yourself again.
Yes.
Tragedy.
I make no promises. I just had a full freaking
Wow.
tub of ice cream for dinner. Leave me alone.
Oh god. It's
Hey,
worse than her
hey,
on
this is my alcohol for the night. Leave me alone.
I just said it's worse than you on alcohol.
Actually, no, it's not.
It's not worse than her on alcohol and high.
Oh, we don't talk about me being cross-painted, please.
I know the kind of things she gets up to.
Shut up!
Don't
So do I,
Oh
because
my
she calls you
Joe!
on speakerphone.
Shut your mouth!
She calls you on speakerphone.
Have we ever talked about this big purple thing she has?
Oh, we are not talking about my purple jalapeno, people. Y'all never see it if we keep talking about it.
Okay, so just out of curiosity, I moved everyone over to the dungeon map. Can
Oh, there
anyone
I am.
see or no?
I see.
No.
Nope, I see black.
Oh wait, I see.
It's just very minimal vision. Just zoom out.
Yeah, it's gonna be very minimal
Oh,
vision.
yeah, now I see it.
Okay.
And you should realize you're kind of like in a hallway, essentially, right?
Yes, I'm on top of a white lady over here. No, this is the warlock.
Hey, get off me! I ain't your
Okay.
whore.
So this part of
you
the
can come
game,
on top
it
of me.
is
That's okay.
we're looking at just standard adventuring. You guys have entered the first dungeon. Honestly, nothing too crazy going here. Just kind of looks like somebody's basement. Across the floors are just lots of debris, dead rats,
Oh.
just a lot of random goodness that you would find in just a ugly
You've triggered a
basement.
trap. Intense moment right there.
Y'all let the DM talk.
I tried.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I believe I stopped, but you know,
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I wasn't able to tell what you were saying.
not
Sorry.
surprised.
I'll be
Between the
real.
breaking up and then talking.
So you're just in a pretty standard basement, lots of debris on the ground, uh, dead rats, spider webs, pretty basic stuff.
Oh, lovely. That's what my
Alright.
bedroom looks like.
Do you have dead rats in your bedroom?
Nah, webs.
Wow.
Can we just keep going to this? Is that like possible?
Is that a door?
That is a door, yes.
Yay! We found a
Amazing.
door.
I opened the door.
Does dark vision matter? At
No.
all? Okay,
Oh.
great.
Or at least not here.
Who
Can we just
died?
keep going?
Okay.
So
Who's
in
gonna lead? Because I'm the paladin. So
But
we can't
Well,
just keep
or I
going
could check.
willy-nilly.
Let
Has
me
anyone
check
triggered a
for some
trap
traps. Let me check
No.
traps.
Do it.
So for everyone watching online right now, I actually do not have any mobs or traps placed on the map. So that way if anyone that's playing is on the stream, they can't see anything, and you guys don't know what's coming either.
Delicious.
Yeah, sweet.
Basically,
lovely.
we're all at the whim of Brandon.
What do you want me to do to check for this?
They're just gonna bang.
Oh goodness. Probably perception.
Sorry, probably what you cut out there.
Perception.
Y'all doing perception rolls per room? Come on.
In the
Yo.
left.
No, he's checking for traps.
We already walked in the room. Check in the next room.
He's checking the door.
You do not see anything inside that indicates there would be a trap.
All right, we're all clear, Paladin.
Alright.
Beautiful.
I
11
opened.
right
You
there.
hear
I'm
it,
not a
go ahead.
paladin. No, stop.
You can always be on top of me.
No, I'd rather be on top of her or him, but not you.
All right. So just so you are aware, I don't have many tokens prepared, unfortunately. But in the middle of the room, you see a chest.
Beauty. I'm leaving.
Can I touch it?
I'm
Can
gonna
I touch it? Can I touch it?
No,
No.
no, no.
Check for traps.
I'm going to go up to it and I'm going to
Weird
carefully inspect the
alien
outside
thing.
for any signs of a
You
trap.
should probably let the guy that's good at inspecting chests and such to do it.
Who
But I
just
like
told to
touching
do it.
things.
That's a nat 20.
A nat 20 on the chest. It doesn't appear trapped, but you notice it moves.
Can I touch
Oh my
it
god,
now?
can I poke
Can I
it?
touch it? Can I touch it? Can I touch it? Please, please, please.
No.
I'm going to take a dagger out,
I dare you to moon it.
poke it.
Make this a hentai
Roll
series.
damage.
Because you said it's right here, right, Brandon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right here.
Just a sec.
I hold action to attack the thing if it moves.
I gotta get the
We're not in
D4 out.
initiative, so doesn't
No.
really do a whole lot yet.
Do I get sneak attack?
And then the turn order bar shows up. Yes, we're not in
Brandon,
Are we rolling
No.
for turns?
do I
Like,
get a sneak attack for that?
Let me see what
It
way.
is-
Let me see what way it's facing. Yeah, actually, you would.
And that is a whopping 11 damage.
All right, fair enough. And all of a sudden, the chest obviously springs to life with its lashing pink tongue, and its chest opens, you see these massive like shark teeth. So
Hey,
um,
hey.
I'm going over there
go
now.
ahead and roll initiative. Hey, you were over there. Get back there.
That's right. Let me see what happens with that purple tongue of theirs.
And I'm just gonna have to use a generic token.
I got a 20.
Here, let's just use this
You
guy.
rolled another 20 for
No, I
initiative?
got a +5 to initiative.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I mean, that's a perfect picture for it because it's got a tongue, Brandon.
Yeah,
Hold
that's
on.
why I did it.
Let me add my negative 1d4 to that initiative real quick. Wow. So hold on. I rolled a -1. Let's go.
So just
I
0, I
love
guess,
how my
bud.
name is the only one that pops up.
It's not even. It's -1.
Okay, but
It's
-1.
3 minus 4. Oh my god.
Do I roll a d20?
For
Like
initiative?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You don't need to change my turn order. That number is beauty. Actually, no. I think I should just. Yeah.
Hey.
All right. What do I? Oh Lord, it's been a while. /R 1d20
She said.
plus 1.
Yeah.
Right?
Basically, I'm still in the other room.
Wait. Slash isn't working.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah.
Do you not have your
Stop
dice
it.
enabled?
Oh, that might help.
Connor.
No, dice is enabled.
I mean,
Did
chat
you
says
do
you rolled a
slash
17,
roll?
but I don't know
I
how
rolled
long.
a what?
Says you
Railroad
rolled a
times dice
17.
I just did that
Yes.
though, but oh, there it is. Hey. No, +1, so that's what?
18.
18. Oh Lord, no. Oh, hey, I'm not first. We're
Good
good.
math.
Go ahead and put that in your turn order, please.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going. I'm going. I promise. 18. Why aren't you working? 18. Nope.
Wow.
I got this. 18.
180.
180. Let's go.
Nice roll.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Mind Flare, let's go.
All right. I am going to just. Okay. I am going to pull out my rapier and attempt to stab it right in its mouth. Would I still have advantage considering it is engaged by someone?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, headphone wearers.
Was that the attack that's happening there? Is that
No, that's a
effects?
22 to hit.
That'll hit.
No need to smack your mic.
I accidentally rolled the dice on my keyboard. It's 7 damage, sir.
7. Okay.
And then I am going to disengage as a bonus action
Okay.
and step back over here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Grace.
Hi. Hold on.
Oh.
I'm looking at my spells. Do. Okay. I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast. That's possible.
Can you use Eldritch Blast like point blank?
Oh wait. Hold
Eli,
on.
you want to help me on that one? I don't remember.
Yes, you can cast a spell at point blank. It's not like doing a range. Well, let me.
It says
depends if
casting time 1 action, 120 feet.
But the spell, does it say ranged spell attack?
No, it does not.
Just a second. Let me make sure this.
I am not sure off the top of my head. I think I'm mixing up my 3, 5, and 5e rolls.
I could do
Oh, wait,
Witch
no,
Bolt.
you have disadvantage on both of those.
Because she's literally within touch distance. It's the
Okay,
same thing with a bow, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
You can disengage and move away from it.
Yep.
But then you can't attack.
Yeah, that would take your full action.
Disrobe.
Alright, I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
Do I have to roll?
Nope.
No, you just disengage as one action, and then you're free to move.
All right, I'm gonna go over here to this corner.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
You spring a trap.
Oh, please no.
You
chests
activated
pop
my
up.
trap card.
This character is one of the good characters I have. No, let's not do that and say we did. I don't have vicious mockery. Sorry. Wait, do
Alright.
I? Hold on.
No,
No.
Jess,
No, I
you're up.
don't.
Go poke its keyhole.
All right.
You go poke its
I'm gonna
keyhole.
walk up and hit it with my maul.
Okay.
I'm also going to divine smite.
So I believe with Divine Smite,
That's
you don't
only when
actually
I
have
hit.
to announce that until you hit, if memory is correct.
Yes, you don't have to do it until you hit.
So that's 18 to hit.
18 will hit, so your Divine Smite will also hit if you choose to use it.
I do.
Okay. Fire away.
So it's 2d6s. That. And then. Ooh. 2d8. I'm gonna have to do math with this. Guy.
Yep.
How
Check.
could they let you do math in a place like this?
I can do
know
math.
what?
I like math.
Suck it, Joe.
Oh,
You might.
So that's
Be careful
it's
with what you
Joe.
say.
He will.
16,
No offense, Joe.
24 damage.
Alright, 24 damage. Got it.
Dear God.
Anything else?
Is it still alive?
Anything else?
Oh
Did you
yeah,
wanna
it's
kick
still
it?
alive.
Oh Lord. Here
No,
we
that's
go.
it.
And
You
that
wanna, like, pull
that
them
would have
all out
used
of
one
the
of your
fucking
spell
crate?
slots then, Jess.
Yes, I marked it.
Cool. That it?
Did it leave a
Wait,
mark on its chest?
Is the chest an undead or a fiend?
Negative.
Should be an abjuration.
It's actually just listed as a monstrosity.
Huh. Okay.
Monstrosity.
Yep.
Alright, then I am done.
Alright. So it's going to lash out at you with its tongue, Jess. I got a 16.
That barely hits.
Barely hits. Okay.
Wait, what's your AC?
16.
What's a what?
That's gonna do 7 bludgeoning damage. And it's also gonna attempt to bite you as well.
Ooh, kinky.
17. So that,
17.
and can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yes, give me just 1 second. Constitution, you said?
Yes.
That is 18.
All right. So from the bite itself, you're gonna take 9 points of damage, and you definitely notice as it's biting down, there was like some green ooze coming off of its fangs.
Ugh. Okay, so that was 9, and then what total?
That 9 was the second attack. I don't have the first attack recorded. It was +3. I think it was 6.
Yeah, it was 6 bludgeoning. But
Yeah.
bludgeoning isn't the same as the normal damage, so what would you count that as?
She's not immune to bludgeoning, so it's the same.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And that was here. Okay. And that is its turn. Hey, it's Mo.
What? I was in this one? I couldn't remember. God damn. Fucking
You
negative
can't
one.
leave, the doors
-1,
are locked.
you might as well not be.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot it face.
Okay.
Oh
See if I
Lord.
have advantage on that roll.
Yep.
One of those is a nat 20, and the other one's a nat 1. Oh boy, this is the kind of gameplay I like.
Okay.
Living on the edge.
Are you
That's what
just
it's-
using
about
one attack, or are you
getting-
using both crossbows, bud?
I'll probably use both.
Okay.
So I gotta roll again, right?
So you've got one crit.
Yeah. And the other one is a whopping, what was that, 9? 14.
14 will not hit. So you do get your crit.
All right.
So
Get the first one off.
what's the damage on it? 1d6?
That is a 1d6 plus 3.
Okay, so you're going to do 6 plus 3 automatically and give me another 1d6 since you crit.
So roll 1d6 alone.
So
Add
you
that to
got
my max
6 and
damage.
4 is 10 plus 3, 13.
13.
Okay. Anything else, sir?
Nope. Just ponder about my existence. I don't know.
All right, Mr. Mind Flayer.
How do you roleplay a -1 initiative?
You're
You
tying.
don't
You
even
tripped
realize
over.
that there's a fight going on.
You forgot to tie your shoes.
Oh, I see.
Okay. I'm going to move to here with 4 of my movement.
Eli, your mic's not working.
It worked fine for me.
It
I
worked
hear
fine
you.
for me.
Do you have me
Really?
muted, possibly?
No, you're just breaking up really bad.
Okay. All right, roll. I'm going to roll to attack, stabbing it with my rapier. You said 19's crit?
19 counts as crit in this, yes.
Then I just critted
There you go.
for 19 points of damage.
All right. So you notice as you're like slashing across its back that some of the hinges on its back where its mouth are starting to break apart.
Wonderful.
Oops. It's one too many Ds.
Triple D&D.
Darkest Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh Lord.
Catchy.
All right.
Anything else, Eli?
I will disengage as a bonus action and move to here.
Good goal.
Okay.
All right. Is it safe to say I can use Eldritch Blast
I would
now?
think so, yep.
All right. I'm gonna use Eldritch
Um,
Your
Blast.
back keyhole.
All right. So this is gonna be very. Y'all are gonna see my dice. All right. So I roll a 1d20.
You sound satisfied before you make the roll.
All right, an 8
It just-
plus my 1d4, which makes it a 9.
Wait, what's your plus 1d4 on the Warlock for?
My combat, or do I not use that?
That's to damage, I think, is what you're looking at. Not to attack.
No.
Oh.
You're on guard, so that means you got additional 1d4 to your initiative.
Oh, we don't talk about it.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so an 8
So
to
an
hit.
8 plus, because it's a spell attack, it'd be plus your charisma modifier.
Let me pull that up.
Plus proficiency.
Yep.
So charisma plus deficiency.
Efficiency.
Good, what's your
Proficiency.
charisma?
So proficiency, charisma, so it's probably a 5.
It is.
So 5 at 8 is 13, will not hit. It kind of just
Oh.
streaks past it.
I'm so sorry, guys. I tried.
It's
All right.
okay.
All right, and then that's all I can do. Let this mow it. Wait. Do.
No
That's
need
it.
to-
All right, oh tanky one.
All right. We're gonna swing the ball again.
Okay.
Give it another nice 30 damage. Do it for the team.
15 to hit.
15 will not hit. No,
Will not hit.
will not hit.
Damn. All right. My last one.
Anything
You
else?
missed horribly.
Nope.
All right. So it's gonna come after you again. First, trying to lash at you with its tongue. I don't think a 7's gonna hit.
It's
No.
pretty close.
And then it'll attempt to bite down on you again, which a 10 is not gonna hit either. So.
Nope.
All right, Mo.
Mo is here to save the day.
Crossbow is
Mo.
reloaded.
I reload one crossbow,
Yep.
and I'm gonna pull out the rapier as my second attack.
Okay.
Just time. Roll to see what my bow looks like. I'm sure one of those hits.
19's a crit.
Is it?
19 and 20 is crit here.
Oh baby, that's a crit on the crossbow then, and that's a 17 on the rapier.
Base 17, even without the modifier, does hit.
Beauty. I will take a 5-foot step forward after I take the first shot.
Yep, absolutely.
And roll for damage. Oh, you said the first one was a crit, so that's 9 plus a d6.
Yes.
Roll 1d6. Beauty.
Beautiful.
That's a 10 damage on that.
Okay.
One's,
Did you sneak attack that one, Joe?
what was that?
Are you a rogue? No,
I'm a
you're a
ranger.
He's a ranger.
That's right.
But I'm saving the majority of my shit for later, because I'm sure we're going to use it somewhere else.
8 and 10 be 18.
That's 8 damage. 18 damage. And I'm
Okay.
going to go ahead and disengage 5-foot step back. That be my bonus. That's all.
All right.
Foot to the left. One to the right.
So I believe it should be me now.
Yeah, I'm looking up something here quick. Hang on.
Joe just suddenly drops dead.
No.
Magically, I wonder why.
The wills of this universe just wanted me dead right then and there. Just dropped dead. Oh boy. How much health does this thing have?
Do
I feel like
you
we did 100
have
damage to it.
an ability that makes disengage a bonus action?
I'm a ranger.
No, you don't.
Because rogues do.
Oh, it's a rogue. Then no, I'll
Yes.
stay right there then.
Okay. I was just double checking.
It's fine.
So now it's my turn.
Yeah, now we're good.
Wait,
All right.
purple dude's a rogue?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. I thought he was some sort of mage
No, I'm a rogue.
with mind abilities.
Stabby, stabby.
I'm going to attempt to stab it in the back.
The chest.
I'm assuming a 22 hit.
A 22 hits. Is it a 19 or 20 nat?
No.
Okay.
Sad. But it is 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Then I will disengage and step back.
Your lovely disengage.
Rogues are so much fun.
All right. Grace.
Hello. All right. Okay. Thinking. I have one more spell slot. Oh wait, a cantrip doesn't count as a spell slot,
Nope,
does it?
cantrips are free.
Hey!
Yep.
I got
Sorry.
2 spell slots. Here we go. I had to think for a second.
There you go. Can
No.
you add one more damage to that total? I forgot.
Oh, that's because you got the.
I got the slugger feat, the
Yep.
1d4 to melee. I
Got it.
forgot about it.
I gotcha.
Alright. Can I
Did it
do
die?
Hellish Rebuke?
You can only use that as a reaction to taking damage.
Never mind then. I didn't have a chance to study this. I'm
She
sorry.
was physically appalled by the sight of this chest. Does that count?
She's emotionally hurt.
Yeah.
Yes, emotionally hurt. Gotta mess with everything.
Saw the chest. Tried to poke it, but then the chest
Alright.
didn't focus on her.
So I'm not used to a warlock or anything, but Witch's Bolt. Can I try that one?
You can use Witch Bolt if you'd like, yes.
All right. So explain to me what I do.
It's a very kinky experience.
No, what do I roll for it? Just by
A d20 plus your proficiency.
Gotta roll
plus-
to hit the witch bolt first.
yeah,
no?
so it's going to be a d20 plus 5.
d20 plus 5.
So
Oh.
21 will hit.
All right. And
Roll
then
your damage.
And then you just Sith lightning.
Yep. So literally, you have created a chain of lightning that stays attached to the enemy. So every turn,
As long as you.
you can keep dealing damage to it with only using
Okay.
one spell slot.
all right.
So, and it's is it 1d12 or 1d10? Does someone remember?
12.
D12.
Okay.
Roll a d12.
Damn.
Yep.
Yep, roll a d12.
Oh. 2.
No, you rolled a 12. I rolled a 2.
Yeah. Joe rolled the 2. You,
Oh, I
you
saw the
actually
2
rolled
there.
a 12. All right.
Hey!
Baited.
Fade, I saw the 2 and I was like, oh, 2.
All right.
I got sad.
So as you're literally like frying this thing, you can see the other hinge on its back literally just like buckle a little bit.
All right, we're getting there. Let's go.
We've easily done over 100 health to this thing.
I mean, he said it was going to be hard.
Yep.
We got this, guys.
I mean, how fancy does this chest look?
Alright, we're going to swing with my great sword this time. Actually, no, still my maul. Because it would take my action to switch. That is 17.
17 hits.
Alright.
Hopefully this is dead before my next turn. 'Cause
11.
11 points of damage. So as you bring your maul down on top of the chest, it just crushes through the top of it, and a plethora of gold and a few small gems just fly out of it.
I look down a little sad at the lack of a brain.
I was expecting some, like, internal organs to fly out, not gems and shit.
I'll just gather
I
up
expect
the
them to be
treasure.
I was gonna say he sighs and starts picking up gems and gold instead. Obviously, it's a psychic sigh in everyone's head.
Stay out of my
deal with
head.
loot at the end of the run?
What's that?
Can we not stop at every room to loot and deal with loot at the end of
I would be okay with that because otherwise you'll be juggling inventory space.
Yeah,
But-
we can deal with it.
You'll have to
Isn't this
keep
one
track
just-
of what you have and what you're passing on. So
I
Isn't
see,
this
so-
one just gold and gems, though, which he said don't count as items?
correct. Golden gems do not count.
Do we all get golden gems, or does one person get golden gems?
I believe that the gold and the items he said that we collected would be pooled together and then divided evenly.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter who picks it up,
Right.
which is
So
why I
let's deal
said
with
I
that
was
later.
just... Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to leave a pile of gold in here?
I mean, the gold you can take with you.
Okay.
So
Alright, then like I said, I'll just grab up
All right.
golden gems.
So I noticed there's like 3 doors. Am I correct?
there are 3 doors. Yes.
Okay. Do we have a way to mark this room so that we know that we already looted it if we're not necessarily looting all of the rooms?
I mean, you guys can draw a shape on it or something if you really want to.
How does one draw shape?
I got it. Draw shape. What kind of shape we want?
Oh, I got it.
Yee! I made squares. There.
I say I'm gonna check the door in front of me.
All right. So you just kind of like peek through it, or what you doing?
I'm just checking for traps.
The door itself. Okay.
Yeah. With a whopping 4.
Looks like a pretty standard stone door.
Alright, I'm gonna open it. It's a hallway.
Oh, let's go. Hey Joe, you
Jess,
coming?
dexterity saving throw, please.
Damn it! I knew it
Can't
was a
click my
long
character.
hallway. I should have had him check.
All right, let's go. We're all here.
That's a 12.
A 12, so all of a sudden you hear a slight sliding noise from the wall and you tumble forward as a set of spikes just comes out of the wall trying to impale you.
I
Nope.
jump forward.
Yep.
Here, I politely suggest in your head maybe I should check it.
I think
Lol.
that'd be a good idea.
I didn't have
So
a
the
choice,
spikes
but you're welcome to walk ahead of me now.
are the spikes still like out, Brandon, or did they retract?
Yes, they're still out.
Oh,
Okay, so
Oh,
we can
no.
just kind of duck under and around them.
Correct.
all right.
Okay, I'm gonna come up here. I'm going to check the floor for any pressure plates or tripwires or anything like that.
Okay.
I'm just chilling.
A 19.
With how far you can see down the hallway, you don't see anything that looks abnormal.
Okay, so it's good up to here.
You
Just a second.
wasted a
There.
19
Yes.
on a good hallway. I'll move up here and then.
So I
let you
have
know.
purposely for you guys set your vision fairly low.
Right.
For reasons.
I'm going to
I like
check
that.
what I can see ahead of me, Brandon.
Okay.
Is
Again,
phone piled
looking
up
for
on one
pressure-
square? Is this what I'm
Pressure
looking at?
plates or tripwires. A 15.
You don't notice anything that looks abnormal.
Step forward. It got bright.
Not quite sure why it got bright, but
It just my sight opened up.
oh,
I'm going to look towards this door
okay.
and check the floor.
Oh, why, hello. This is
11.
lovely looking.
11. Don't see any traps.
We're all good, Paladin.
I didn't see which direction you went.
This
This
way.
No, this way.
He was going the opposite direction. There you go.
Okay, you went through the door.
No, I
He could
checked
see
every.
to the door.
Yeah, no traps
Oh,
that I could
okay.
tell.
Alright, I opened the door.
Which one?
Shit.
Which one you want?
I could only see this one.
Any, many, money, mo.
Catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Go straight.
The left one.
Oh, Lord.
Wait, this is a door?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Where's the handle? What happened?
You know, things happen.
Yeah.
Can you
Fuck
ping
this
which
door.
direction, Jess? I'm not sure which one you mean by left, because left to me is back the way you came.
I'm
Sorry?
assuming she meant this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a step back real quick before she opens that.
You guys can't stand on top of each other.
Joe.
We're
One
hugging.
more.
We are hugging.
I've come behind.
Okay.
So Jess, as you kind of
Stop!
peek in. Oh my God, Connor. All right. So Jess, as you peek into the room, you notice the walls are covered in moss. It looks like you can see some like skeletal remains around the room.
Oh, burial site. Let's go. Sacrifices.
Exercise.
I'm going to.
Can I
walk-
do an Arcana check? Or what check would I make to see if the skeletons are alive? Arcana would work, right? Because they'd be mad.
Arcana could work. Knowledge nature would probably work. Perception in general would probably work.
Knowledge disgust.
I'll do perception because that one's higher.
Okay.
That is a 15.
As far as you can tell, they don't look like they would be animated.
Alright. Alfred, go check for traps.
Alfred. Alfred? What the
It's
fuck was that?
Altherid. Altherid.
I
That's
don't-
what I
Ayo,
said. Alfred, go check for traps.
Yo, Alfred.
I'm going to check the floor for pressure plates or tripwires. A 10.
You do not see anything.
We're all clear.
You see nothing wrong with
Step
this room.
aside.
All right.
Okay, you
Is
guys
there
can all
anything in
shovel
here
into
at
that
all?
room.
What is everyone's passive perception by chance?
Passive
11.
perception is +3.
So
So
13.
13.
Does anyone get higher than that?
Probably not.
Passive.
My perception is on a plus.
What's your
What
wisdom,
have you-
Connor?
My perception is +1.
Okay, so no. 13's
No.
the highest.
All
I
right.
have the little bonus for perception, but does that count at all? No.
Possibly.
Yeah. Yes. So what's your natural wisdom, Joe?
2.
So 12.
So
But I have
plus
a
the
plus 4 to
2,
perception.
so 14.
Yes.
So Joe, as you're kind of peeking in, you see something kind of shiny on one of the skeletal bodies in the back of the room over here.
Beauty.
Many
I
people.
hope the skeleton doesn't grab my hand for any reason.
Yeah,
But let me
it's
go
not
ahead
your
and
hand
search
he's
the
gonna
skeleton.
grab.
Well, one of the 3 hands, right?
So as you get closer, you notice, like, strapped to his side, there appears to be a blade, like a sword almost. But you notice there's literally not a speck of rust on it.
Beauty.
Ooh.
Snatch that.
I do an Arcana check now that I see what he's looking at.
Sure.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20, Jess, you can definitely tell that that is some type of an illusion.
Ah, it's an illusion. I say aloud to the company.
And that's when I step out of the room.
There's nothing in there that we need.
Wait, what happened to the thing when I pick it up?
Which,
Nothing?
what, you,
Oh, you said you picked up the sword before I Arcana
Poked at it.
checked it? Oh,
I
you
didn't hear
poked
that. You
at it?
said you picked it up.
Oh, you
Yeah,
didn't
he
hear
did.
that?
He
Whoops.
said he picked it up. I heard it.
Okay.
Damn it, Joe. Well, you need to back up to where you were before you said you ran out of the room.
Is this before or after you took the Arcana check?
It was as she
I don't
was
know
doing
because
the
I don't know
Arcana
when you
check.
said you poked it.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. All I heard is just wanting to pull Arcana. Either
He-
way, all of a sudden, out of the ground pop.
Yep, it was a fucking skeleton.
Oops.
God
Let's not
damn
use that
it.
one. Let's get rid of him.
Oh, that guy left at light speed.
Oh Lord.
That guy looks like a party animal. Look
All
at him.
right.
I don't
Roll
like
initiative.
And the
Kinda
paladins
crowded
at the
in here.
back.
You guys want to make some room? Woo! Hold on. Roll 1d. Woo! Gotta get those nat 4s every time, don't I?
Just a second.
Oh Lord.
I dropped my dice, so I don't know what I rolled.
So
13
I should thunder smite, I hear right now.
plus 3, which is 16.
Just
Right.
kidding, I don't have
How does the
thunders.
21 sound?
I got a 20 minus 4. No. No zeros. I got a 16.
Wow,
I
there's
got
actually
21.
a spell
hey,
called
Alfred.
Magic Mouth.
Yeah.
Somebody in chat said, "Keep calling me Alfred. And I won't be telling you when I find the trap next time."
This is true.
You're welcome, Jess. I saw your comment too, and I was like, "Nah, I have to."
I mean, I'm the tank. It does him literally no good to not help Misty traps.
It's okay.
I mean, your brain is delicious with ketchup.
You've tasted her brain already? That's really creepy.
No.
Wait.
All brains are good with ketchup.
All right, brain man.
I'm a little creeped out right now, Brain Man.
So since she's engaging it technically, would I have advantage on this one?
You would have advantage, yes.
Wonderful. Lestab does a... I can't math. 12.
12 does not. No.
All right.
Fuck.
I will disengage and I will step to...
All right. Anything else?
That is all.
All right. So this guy is going after
Of course, Connor's in the middle of them all.
Fang.
Shh.
She's
I'm
used
gonna
to
get
it.
gang raped. Stop.
And we got some advantage going on here.
They boning you.
And he's going to attempt to bite you.
Wait, by
Um,
who?
15
Bite
and
you.
3. How does an 18 work?
For me?
Yep,
Yeah.
on your AC, please.
Oh lord.
I'm assuming you're a warlock, so it probably hits.
So I look at armor class, correct?
Yeah.
It hits.
All right. This is gonna hurt. Oh, I almost ghetto failed. That's gonna do 6 points of damage.
All right. Applied. Go ahead.
All right, Mo.
Hello.
Mo.
Hi.
Oh, you're.
Sorry. I think something's wrong with the mic.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
didn't make any noise at all on our end, Brandon.
Don't look
Yeah.
at me, guys. I don't
Pew
know.
pew this thing
Okay.
and then stab it. Do I have advantage because this one next to me is getting gangbanged?
Yes.
Fuck.
Ooh, that was
That was
rolling
close.
around the ones and twos. It was scary. Okay.
That will hit.
And 2d20. Yeah, I'd say 16 hits.
16 also hits. Yes.
All right, roll some damages. Roll together. Roll 1d6 plus 1d8. Together they make plus 6. Beauty. That's all my damage right there. 11 damage. Wow.
Okay. It's kind of depressing.
It
That's
is
pretty
very.
depressing for a couple of hits. I should probably use my spells and shit, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you think?
I mean, you can, but
How does I don't remember how my thing works.
which
Oh,
one?
God.
Ensnaring strike. Crap.
So you basically call that you're going to use it, and then whenever you shoot something, if it hits, it basically entangles them.
All right. I hunter's marked this guy in front of me
Okay,
for next round.
Fair enough.
Because I fucked up this round.
okay.
Go ahead. Next.
Next.
Yeah,
Okay.
Smack me.
I'm
Make me yours.
gonna hammer this bitch in the face. That's a 16 to hit.
Yes, 16 will hit.
56. 9 damage.
9 points. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright. So this guy gets to go after to Joe. And he's going to attempt to lash out at you with his claws. I have a 16.
That hits.
Okay. 6. 3. That
Barely.
is 6 points of damage.
Delicious.
And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
1d20. That's a 9.
That is a 9. You are paralyzed.
Head down or?
You are face down, ass up.
That's the way you like to hit.
Uh,
So at this, basically, at the start of your turn.
Oh wait, my favorite enemy is undead. What does that do for me again?
Basically lets you track them better.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Pretty much.
So Joe, at the start of your turn, you can try to break that. Just so you know.
beauty.
So. All right, Grace.
All right. Question for you.
Yep.
Because combat, right?
Yep.
So my weapons are. Oh Lord, go back to it. My weapons are three daggers and a hand axe.
Okay.
But if I use melee, I can't use my bonus. Is that correct?
Okay, you have no. So what it is, you
Alright.
get your bonus, but
Alright.
you take 1d4 less damage on hit.
Okay, so if I roll it, I add the 1d4, and then whatever the damage is, minus it by the 1d4.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna swing my axe at that guy.
Okay.
Alright, so here's my 1d20. 2.
Which you get to roll 2d20 because you're at advantage.
2d20?
Yeah,
Thank
because you've got.
Let's see that other one.
Yeah.
Come
So
on.
roll one more.
Roll one
If
more.
I see you roll another that one, I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh,
So
wait,
you're
wait,
allowed to
so-
still lose your shit.
Okay, so unfortunately, because you guys can also crit on 19, you can also fail on 2.
Oh, that is
Oh,
beautiful.
Lord.
That
Are
is
you doing
beautiful.
a
I
crit
accept
shirt?
this.
I'm not
What
doing a
happened?
fumble chart, no.
What happens
Crit
to a
fails
bubble ass?
just add to your stress a lot more than normal things.
Let me see what happens.
But the fumble chart is fun.
Eh, the
What did I
stress is
do?
more painful. So I'm
I'm
not.
stressing out now.
Yep. So, all right. So you gained
Ace.
a pretty good amount of stress there, just so you're aware.
Oh, lovely. Send help, please. Please.
I think you gained about the same amount of stress in real life there.
I'm about to die.
I mean, she's stressing right now.
My life is always stressful.
Face down, ass up. Ooh.
All right.
Guys, I'm about to die here. Jeez.
Anything else?
Let's see.
Stupid ass illusions.
Can I do another cantrip?
No, because you did
Oh.
an attack action. Unless you have a bonus action cantrip, which those are pretty rare.
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Face down.
All right. So that guy is coming after you now, and he's gonna lash out at you with his claws. I got a 19, which counts as a crit for me.
Yeah, it hit.
Yeah, but it crit, so it means he gets to do max damage.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt. That is going to be 13 points of damage.
I died.
What's your hit point
You're
maximum?
Die.
You're
But you
not
just
dead.
No,
Oh, you're not dead,
Connor,
but
Oh,
You're just down.
Connor, what's your
I'm
hit
down.
point maximum?
Shh, I'm down.
Also, why do these things have over 100 health at level 2? What the hell
He
is wrong
said
with
it
you?
was gonna be hard, and people
Connor?
would die.
I
What's
don't
your
like
hit,
it.
you're not
Connor?
dead yet. What's your...
what's your hit point maximum?
Hit point maximum. Oh, my hit point maximum is 17.
Okay, you barely escaped just outright dying there.
Yeah, pretty
No,
much.
he hit me before.
No, outright
With
death is if you take your entire health bar in one hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
No, I was at 11.
Well, you're lucky.
Yeah. So I need to do a death save, don't I?
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Not till your turn.
All right.
All right.
Have fun, guys.
Eli.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide exactly what I'm gonna do.
Save me.
Oh, man, eating cabbage is here.
I can't exactly do a lot of saving. I'm not really the saving type. I am going to come up here in a very I'm going to come up here in a very Zoidberg-esque at them as I go
Zoidberg
to.
is a crab, not a tentacle face.
He's got
I
tentacles
guess
on
he's
his
tentacles
mouth.
face.
Yeah.
Shh.
Don't try and rain on my Zoidberg parade. I'm going to try and hit the one right here.
Okay.
That's a crit.
Fantastic.
So let's get this rolling. Get the party started. I love critting as a rogue.
I should have picked somebody else.
7. 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage will actually kill it.
Sweet.
Thank you. Go on. Do more to you.
And then I will disengage and do another 5. And that's my turn.
All right. Joe, you need to make that Constitution saving throw again since you're paralyzed.
Sir. 1d20 plus 2.
All right, you break paralysis.
You break what?
You break your paralysis.
You break
Do I
wings.
still have a turn, or is that my turn?
That was one action of your turn, so you still have one action to do. So you can't attack yet.
Let's see. Roll. Fuck you. Take out one of those arms.
Which one? The one that hit you earlier?
Yeah. 17.
17 hits.
Beauty. I'm
Oh,
using
yeah.
the rapier.
Okay.
Just because it does a little more damage. Little more damage. Like, literally, just a little. All right, I got the
You get the 1d4 bonus.
1d4. I forgot to do it last round, but it's okay. Let's not talk about it. And I also get another 1d6 because he is my marked target. Beauty.
And he goes down.
That's like 14-ish.
Yep. All right. Anything else from you then, sir?
Nope, that is all.
All right. Jess.
All right. I kneel down and just
Take off.
very gently cradle your. What's your name?
Grace.
Grace. It's right there on the board, too.
I don't see it. Where is
Oh,
it?
I see it. It's on
It's on
mine.
the turn order.
I only see my name on the turn.
Yeah, we only see our own names on the turn order, by the way.
Okay, so I kneel down and I gently cradle Grace's face, and I give her 2
In
hit
front of the
points.
zombie?
Oh! Oh! I'll take it!
All right. So you are still laying on the ground prone, but you're not dead.
And I said 2, but I meant 10.
10. So you burnt all of your lay of hands.
Yes, I burnt my lay on hands.
Okay. So you have
It's-
10 hit points, Connor.
It's not letting me add. Oh, wait. Yes. Yes, it is. And there. Apply. I'm good now.
I just
your
softly
brain you
whisper,
hear,
"You're safe with me."
in your brain, you just
I
hear.
love you, Mommy.
Oh, God. God damn it.
And then I
Hey,
move.
let the zombie hit her one more time. Let her snap out of it.
Wins the.
It's just I'll leave the room.
Pretty
All right.
much. Give us a moment of privacy, please.
So spell and movement. Okay.
She's the cream of my peaches.
And I think lay of hands is a full action, is it not, Jess?
Yes, it's an action.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
That's why I just moved.
You're fine. All right. Grace, you're prone on the ground. Would you like to stand up?
I would love to stand
you
up.
should stand up. Now
I
what?
shall. Can I hit it with my axe again?
Sure.
All right, 1d20.
Times 2.
Oh, baby. Times 2.
Yep, you gotta roll it
Yeah.
again. You got advantage.
Now you're gonna get a 4.
No, stop. Just roll.
Oh, she crits.
She crits.
You have my power.
Fucking crits.
You
Oh.
have the power flowing through you.
I know, I love it. Thanks, Bobby.
Sister. We are sisters.
Thanks, sissy.
All right. Hand axe is what, 1d6?
1d6.
Oh, I roll 1d6?
Yeah.
Okay, 1d6.
And add your strength.
Yep.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
So
on.
it's 6 plus 1d6 plus strength modifier.
1.
What's your strength modifier?
Nothing.
Okay, and then because you have a torn rotator cuff, roll a 1d4.
Oh, fuck.
You heal it.
Oh, my God.
You literally heal it. I somehow managed to heal it with the damage.
I'm done. I give up.
You did -3 damage. You fucking massage it with your blade or your axe.
Hey, I'm a
You tore off some
touch you.
warts off the side of the zombie.
Let me touch you real
Just
quick.
feeling invigorating.
You smack it, and it's into it.
Heal 3.
You just hear.
So in your
Oh, yeah.
confusion, you hit it with the handle end of your hand axe.
You notice a cut
I
in your
poke
hand.
it. Let
Oh,
me
God.
poke you.
You think
Oh,
you
it was-
have a dagger, and you stab it with the handle, and it does nothing.
I actually have 3 daggers.
I mean, it technically does 3 damage.
Let it be.
Okay. Anything else?
Can I move, please?
I think she's done enough.
You
Yeah,
have
that-
used half of your movement points to stand up. You can move, but you can't disengage.
You could take a 5-foot step there. To the
Then
left.
let me
Yeah.
step up to
There
it.
we go. I'm going there. Sissy.
All right. Well,
Oh,
it's gonna follow you and attack you.
Lord.
But
It
I
wants that
only
sweet
rolled
booty.
a 7.
It does not hit.
It does not hit.
Thank the Lord.
Whimpers, whimpers.
All right.
Alright. Oh gosh, what's in chat?
Sister mommy shudders. I was
Oh.
fucking crying at that shit. I read it and I was like, oh no.
Eli,
Alright.
can you just murder this thing?
That's the plan.
Be at peace now, little one. Let go.
Does a 17 hit it?
17 hits, yes.
Kill it. Make it go away. It touched me. I don't like
heal
it.
15.
Don't you dare.
15 does not take it down, but it is very close. Anything
And
else,
then-
sir?
I'm going to disengage and step back.
Joe.
Oh my goodness.
Help.
Can I just poke it a couple times and would that be alright?
You have your sword, so you could swing at it.
Sure.
Advantage.
That's 16.
16 does hit.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Let me roll it again just to confirm. Okay, I'm gonna say that second hit don't hurt, but I'll take a swing.
And you
One,
got... Did you move... I'm assuming you would have moved Hunter's Mark onto him.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do so. And I need to do that. And then that. And then that. I should have done this all together. Yeah.
11
damage.
points will take it out, yes.
Thank God.
Yay!
Is this the guts I've been hoping for?
So,
Yeah.
and as the last one dies, Joe, you see that sword that disappeared before you earlier drop back to the ground. It has
Don't
reappeared.
touch it.
I'm picking it up.
No!
Yes, you definitely
Wait.
know that is not an illusion.
Thank you.
All right.
Pick it up.
Okay.
What happened to you saying we're looting everything we leave?
Hey. We can't separate a sword into 4 pieces.
I should
But we'll
bit
deal with it
that.
later
No.
because I can't use a sword. I don't give a
Yes,
shit.
but remember, he said everything we collect is turned into the guild.
Yes.
So they
Totally
just
right.
sell it and then give us gold.
Well, if
Well,
it's
that is-
better gear than
we
you
have to put
have,
one of them.
obviously, you guys will decide what to do with it.
Yes.
Or if it's, a magical item,
Yes.
whatever
yes.
the case may
Doesn't
be.
go straight to the guild.
What's that?
Somehow
No.
that pink stuff goes over everyone's icon except for. Is that just me?
I think it's because I drew it.
You drew it. Oh, hey, I can be on
Hey,
top
but
of
like
it.
it doesn't work on me. It's going over everyone else. Oh, anyway, I don't know
All right,
There.
all right. Can I like take a roll just to bitch slap Mo, please?
why.
No.
Cause you had to touch it.
We got a sword out of it. Hooray!
So,
That's the point.
what's the rules on resting?
So,
We close the door.
with the way this works, depending on the length of the dungeon determines if you guys can rest. This dungeon is not classified as a longer dungeon, so there will not be resting in here.
Got it.
So the medium and the longer dungeons, you will have rest periods
her
where
up,
you
back her
can
up.
rest, yes. But this one's not long enough.
All right. If you would move, Alfred, I will open the door. I open the door.
Touch it and open.
What do I see?
All right. As you go into this room, you see a wooden table with like some flatware, a few broken plates sitting on it. There's some stools, obviously. Cobwebs are just thick in this room. Looks like no one has been in here in a very long time.
Hey, Connor,
Shush.
what's your health at?
Fight me.
I'm
It'd be
gonna open the
10.
next door.
What's your health at right now?
10.
Okay. Just
What's
wondering.
this way?
Stop.
I'm gonna check for traps.
I guess the
Oh.
party's separating.
I don't know why
Just
he
stay
took off
here.
the other direction when I was at the door, but
Wait, you're going back. Which way were
We
you
went
going?
to the door that you examined for
Oh
traps.
my goodness! How did you get over there?
What?
That way.
I went through the open door that I opened. I would like to check for traps since the road went the other way.
Good choice.
No, I was trying to figure out which way you disappeared off my screen because I don't have sight.
Uh-oh.
Well, you have sight.
Is
You just
that-
have very limited
Move
sight.
up.
Is
You
that
have bad
perception?
memory too.
Yes, please.
Okay, then that is a total of 20, not a nat
20?
20.
You do not see anything in this hallway, and actually, you'll be extremely keen to anything that would show up in this stretch of the hallway. I'll give you the advantage on that.
Okay.
So until you get to the end of the hallway, you see nothing.
Does this count as the end of the
Yes,
hallway?
that is the end of the hallway.
I can just imagine this happening in life. Do I know anything about this square?
Okay,
You
I'm
know,
going to check for traps this direction.
Okay.
take a look at the opposite one. Just
Go
That
ahead.
is
what am I rolling?
18.
Perception.
18, Jess, you do not see anything that would indicate a trap is about to be set off.
Good.
18 for me as well for this direction.
All
Where are
right.
you
Okay.
going?
Joe, as you look down that hallway, go ahead and go
Yes.
back if you would. You see a small fountain at the end of the hallway.
Do I see any
Don't.
traps along the way?
Give me a perception, please.
Oh, does this perception check not count? It's a different one?
No, because now you're looking down a part of a hallway you couldn't see before.
I see. There we go. Oh, come on. That was
Oh.
on the 15th, sir. Voila.
You do not see anything that would indicate you cannot go to the fountain.
What do I see inside of the fountain? I got it. No, there's
So
no way
it's
I'm
just
not.
a very small
As soon as
fountain
I
in the
see
side of the
him.
wall, and there is clear liquid coming out of it and just bubbling around.
As soon as I see him start walking, I'm gonna follow him.
Why
Okay.
are you guys leaving the tank?
All right.
Can I
Yeah,
touch
okay,
it?
I come to
do
the
not
tank.
understand.
I come
I
to
want
the
to touch
tank.
it. I want to touch it. Let me touch
Oh, stay here. Just stay here.
So
Yeah, that's
as
fine.
you slowly reach in, it has a warm, like you feel like a warmth flowing through your finger.
it. Oh, like a good warmth or like an uncomfortable ill warmth?
It feels comfortable.
Like somebody's peeing in your hand.
I love how we left half the party.
Hold on, I see
No.
you guys on the other corner.
I was clearly
What to
going
do with
one
this?
direction. They ran off in the other direction. That's not on me.
All right.
Hey, if it's acid, I'm drinking it.
I would like
There's
to
a
open
door.
this door.
Can I like taste this? Do we have vials or something?
Shh. One thing at a time.
I would
You would
like to
probably have a
open this
water
door.
skin on you, yes.
Sure. Can I feel that?
You sure can.
Great.
I would
Hey,
like
Connor,
to
you want to
acknowledge.
drink this?
I would like to knowledge nature to see if I
Connor
know.
is not over there. Connor is with Jess.
Hey, Connor, you want to drink this?
I heard you, Eli. Go ahead.
That is a 22.
22. You suspect, whether you share this information or not, obviously, is that the water is tinted with some kind of a poison.
It's acid.
It's okay, Connor. We get
you
to
wanna
go
drink
last.
this?
Huh?
I reach over to take the water skin.
We get to
I'm
go
a bit
last because
thirsty.
we're girls.
May
Of
I?
course.
Huh?
He's
I
still-
reach over and
gotta-
ask for
you
the
gotta go
water
to
skin.
Connor, I think it has healing things in it.
I just shake my
Don't
head at
you
you.
dare!
I shake my head at you, and you just hear in your head, "That's not gonna heal."
I still gotta go give it to Connor.
No, you don't.
Can I open this door finally, please?
Anyway, I'm keeping it.
Give it to a monster.
I'm
Leave
gonna
me
assume they're
alone.
over here somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, hi.
No. You back up to the fountain because I said I opened. You guys were still at the fountain.
Go back.
I didn't know where you were. I just started exploring. If I trigger
Go
some traps.
back.
You saw me in the hallway.
Yeah, there's only two ways to go. I went the opposite
I
direction.
inspected the room.
Bite me, both of you. Jesus Christ.
No, you left us.
So what?
You
guys
left
go
with us,
back?
Connor,
All
and then
right.
you ran back to her.
I went back.
I see a pink line right there. Look at it. It's right there.
All right. So as you enter this room, Jess, it looks like some type of a bed chamber. There's a 4-poster bed in the center of the room. There's a wardrobe in the corner. Looks like someone actually lived down here.
Can I roll to? I already rolled, but can I do a perception to see if I can tell anything more about the room? Like if I think anything in here is worth value, or
Sure.
all right. My roll was a 17.
17. So on the side of the table, or the side of the bed, there's a little nightstand, and you do see like a gold candelabra sitting there. As well as you definitely notice there is a fairly ornate footlocker at the base of the bed.
Okay.
Can I do
I
a
would
perception
like
check
to
for traps?
inspect the footlocker. Can you ping where that is?
So
I
if
can move
the
my
bed's
token.
kind of in the middle of the room, so it would be kind of right in this general area.
About here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I would like to inspect said footlocker.
Okay.
Do you just want perception?
Yeah,
or-
that's fine.
Let's see.
Hey, chat.
16.
16. Okay, so you notice it's actually made of almost like a colored leather, which is not a common thing, which would indicate it's actually
Hybrid.
very expensive. There is a padlock on the front of it, and you
Hey,
can
Jeff.
definitely tell it is tightly sealed.
Would you like a crowbar? I have a
Would you like
crowbar.
to let the rogue try and pick
No.
the lock?
And I have a crowbar.
I
You can
bust
have
the lock with my mace.
Give me an attack roll.
the crowbar.
Oops, that fell off.
Thieves' tools. Crowbar. Hey.
I'm gonna call you Brain.
That is.
Is that okay with you?
That's a 21 to hit.
Okay, so I mean, you literally like swing at this, and it like dents in the front of the chest, but the lock does not pop.
That's why I said you should have let the thief use the lock pick. I walk up and push her out of the way to try and start picking the lock.
Just
No,
do you
you're
let
not gonna
him push you out of the
me
way?
anyway. No,
I'm
make a
moving out of the
strength
way.
check, bitch.
Okay, strength check. Let's go.
That
19.
23.
But rolling a 19 is a crit, is it not, Brandon?
On a strength
Not
check,
on skill checks, no.
Okay.
You don't crit skill checks.
you
Yes,
may
you do.
politely ask me to move, but you are not pushing me, bitch.
Well, I offered to pick the lock and then you damage the chest.
Can I just move on? While they,
There you
Oh,
go.
is there any? Can I also throw a perception in this room to see for any like trapdoors or little corners?
Sure.
Something hidden.
And Eli, are you going to attempt to pick the busted
Yeah,
lock?
I'm
10.
working on it right
10,
now.
you don't see anything that would indicate a door of any sort.
How does a 19
Wait
do to
right here.
pick it?
As you're sitting there just fiddling with this lock, you definitely can tell, had it not been bashed in, you would have had no problem picking it. But since the mechanisms are all busted inside, it's making it nearly impossible.
Okay.
Just
About
take
that
it with you.
crowbar.
Work on it. My offer has expired, and I have left the room.
Yeah.
Okay, I put it in my
That
pocket.
bickering made me
No.
run.
You can't put a footlocker
That
in
one
your...
is not going to fit in your pack.
Okay. Joe, let me put it in your prison pocket.
This
you can
ain't
put
the
it in
right
my
character.
pockets.
Oh, jeez.
You can put it in my pockets.
Um,
Kidding.
Messy
I'm kidding.
pocket.
Only mommy can.
I'm gonna wait here.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and take my crowbar out and try and pry it open.
Okay. Give me. Oh, jeez. I guess it'd be brute strength.
Could I try and do sleight of hand of like trying to get a better angle to pry it open?
No, I think at this point it's just
Okay.
brute strength.
That's
Would
fine.
you like me to use the crowbar then?
I can go get some crowbar.
I hand it to her.
Okay.
Strength check. That's a 19.
19. So as you're literally sitting there just like pushing on it, you're half afraid you're gonna like bend the crowbar. And all of a sudden the chest lid just flies open and smoke fills the room. Roll initiative.
Nope.
Roll what?
Roll initiative.
Oh,
Everybody?
Yep.
Except Joe.
No, Joe, you technically are in
Nat
initiative now.
Please tell me I'm safe.
that's initiative, sweetie. That doesn't save you.
Yeah.
Anything.
Oh, well,
It
I'm
just
at
means you
21.
go first.
Shit. Let me put it here. My initiative's +1.
Do I even know what's happening?
Get back
Probably
here, Joe.
not.
Um,
I'm probably just gonna wait here. I
in
guess.
your mind, you'd hear there's
I
something.
fucking
in
nat
here.
one the initiative.
Hold on, I
really
can't
don't
hear
know
him.
what's happening. Sorry,
Joe,
sorry.
in your mind, you just hear a voice say, "You might want to get back in."
I'm very distracted right now with my nat 1 on initiative. It's not a +4, it's a +2. Oh, hold on. Roll
He
1d4.
found a pebble.
I nat 4 the negative again. I'm at a -1 again. Here we go.
Okay.
Dude, I'm really lost.
Oh, I'm first. Fuck.
All right.
Whenever it does come around to my turn, I'll start making my way back.
Okay.
How
so
far are you?
he's a ways. All right. So with the dense fog in the room, Eli and Jess, you are the only two that can see that.
Oh.
So
And what
Connor,
does it
you
look like?
technically do not know it is there.
Oh,
So much
so-
so that I'm going to do this.
What are you doing?
You should hardly be able to see anything now.
Nah, I see everything still.
It didn't update?
No.
Huh.
Do you have it to where she can see the light that we give off?
No, I don't. That's the funny thing. Do you and Jess have
My sight-
depreciated sight too, or no?
No.
No.
Huh.
All right, here. Would it make you feel better if I like stood over here or something, so I couldn't see it? and then I'll go back to my spot.
Interesting.
It's okay.
No,
I don't see it. It's okay. I covered it with my hand.
I'll have to take a look at that and see. Maybe if I do this. Let me know if that changes anything.
Negatory Ghost Rider.
Okay.
Did you try turning on Fog of War?
I've got everything set. I'm not sure. Okay. Well, we won't worry about it. So you're actually just gonna have to role play that you can only see the squares around you, and that's it.
So this one and this one.
You can literally see the exact. So for Jess, you can literally see each square you're touching and nothing more.
Do you mean me?
So I don't
Everybody.
see this?
You would see that, yes.
Okay.
So
I wouldn't see it.
Connor, you can literally just see these 3 squares. That's it.
Okay. So, who the fuck opened the chest?
And you are actually first, Connor.
I know.
Connor, and you just hear, she did it.
Jess. Really?
Who's
I guess I will. Can I move down one and
Yeah.
make that my turn?
I mean, if
Alright,
you
I'm
want to, I mean, you have no idea what's going on. So,
there's nothing I can do. I don't
So
think
I'm-
I have a spell to like light up the room or anything.
How much stress does being blind cause?
there is stress for conditions, but there's not something for loss of sight. Not that I've written in.
You can hold your action.
Yep.
I hold my action until I can see that.
All right, Eli.
Would I have seen where Connor was standing as the smoke billowed out?
What was your passive perception?
11.
Considering where she was standing, yes, you know her location.
Okay. I'm going
have-
to reach out telepathically to her and tell her that she needs to step towards where the chest was, and then she'll find what we're fighting.
Okay. I have to wait.
Well, no,
No.
you've held your action, so with his command, with him communicating that, you technically can take your action now.
You
Can
can
I
take your
move
action,
here?
and then my turn would resume.
Yes.
Right, Brandon?
I can move here.
Yes, you can.
All right. Do I see that thing now?
And now you see that thing.
Oh Lord! I don't like it. It has a sword.
Would you like to disengage?
Please. I'm gonna let y'all handle it since I have like 10 health.
Okay.
Go back one.
But now you know where it is.
Yeah, now I know where it is. I disengage.
Well, till it moves.
Yeah, but
Shush, shush.
that's the
You can let me
beauty of- that's the beauty of telepathy, is I can try and tell her where to shoot.
All right.
I say try. I'm going to try and stab it though
Okay.
with advantage. That is that's a 13 to hit.
13 does not.
Or no, sorry, not 13, a 23. I rolled an 18. I can't math.
Seriously, dude. Holy crap.
You know,
You're
it's
only
been a
10
long
off. It's
day.
okay.
It's been a long day.
Yes, you hit.
That is 14 damage.
14 damage. Okie day.
And then I am going to disengage. And I am going to move over here.
Okay.
Does that mean you can still see it or no?
No,
No.
he would not be able to see it.
Why you do that? You're my eyes here.
All right.
I have a plan.
It is actually its turn.
Okay.
And Eli, it's going to follow you, which means, Jess, you do get an attack of opportunity.
Sweet, I will take.
Which is at advantage because it's an attack of opportunity, correct? It's been so long since I've actually done an attack of opportunity.
I don't think it's actually at advantage, no.
That's okay because it's a 19.
That will hit. Because it's kind of just like using a reaction.
And that's 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. And then Eli, it just smiles at you.
Brain,
And
I think it wants you.
how does a 22 do?
22 will hit.
Okay.
Average.
Alright. Can't see it. That is going to be 10 points of damage. So it literally just like swung at you with a greatsword. Alright. Jess, it would now be your turn, and you do know the general direction of which it moved off in, obviously.
I just realized I can move this dot. Alright, I'm gonna take a step here, and
So
I
now
assume
you
I
see
it.
him.
Alright, I'm gonna swing my big old ball. 17 to hit.
That does hit, yes.
And that's a ghetto crit.
Fantastic. What's the total?
12 damage.
12 damage.
What? Don't you add your strength?
I would assume so.
What?
On what?
You said you did 12 damage, but
Is Joe waking up from his corner?
2d6 is 12. If you
Not yet. One
I
moment.
don't know what's happening.
You had your strength. You add your
Dark,
strength to your damage roll.
Cold, it's
Yeah.
lonely.
Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't
Yep.
been doing
It's been like a full minute. I haven't seen anybody.
that. Alright, well, then that is
Be what, 15, 16?
15.
15. Okay. You notice.
Could I-
Oh, wait, 16. 16.
Okay. You notice the armor that is wearing has like a crack across it right now.
Could I use my reaction to just reach out telepathically and tell Fang to shoot forward, like shoot in front of, in this direction? However, I'm trying to think how I would word that.
Shoot. Wait. Fang?
Give me a
Fang?
base
Or whatever her
20
name is.
just to see if you're like, because you don't know where she moved to exactly. You know she moved away.
That's a 10.
So yeah, you're not 100% certain where she is in the room.
Okay,
who,
could
me?
I say it moved away from the door?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. So I tell you, it's moved away from the door.
Is it still in front of me? Sort of.
He doesn't
I
know
wouldn't know.
your
I don't know
location.
where you are. So,
Can I tell him
Well-
I moved back a step?
well, no. Here's what the information I've given you is. It's moved in the direction opposite of the door. That's
Okay.
all you know. You
All
know
right.
where it was. What would your character do?
I mean, it's not her turn, but
Oh, it isn't. Oh no.
No, it's
I keep
Joe's.
thinking-
But
So-
we'll come
so
back
Joe-
to
Joe doesn't even exist.
Joe, what are we doing, bud?
Hey, how's it hanging? Am I a part of the group? I don't remember.
Still playing with that shiny rock you found?
Yo, I think one of my shoelaces were undone again. Oh, fuck.
You had to
Kicking my
try and remember
asshole.
how.
What the hell am I doing here? Where am I going?
I don't
What
know.
happened?
So you obviously heard them kind of break the chest open, and now you're hearing like the clatter of arms and weapons, and
Plus,
Are they slapping arms together?
pretty
What?
much, yeah.
plus
Yeah.
Great.
Alfred,
I'm assuming
Alfred
it's back in the direction of the
telepathically
room.
told you
Yes.
that we needed help.
2, 3, 4, 6. All right, that's 30, I think.
I mean, you can do a
Six weapons.
double move as an action,
Sure. 1, 2.
and then
fuck is
once you
that?
enter the doorway, you just see like right now the whole room is just pure fog. You can literally see the hand in front of your face.
I am a fucking drow. Darkness is my home.
Not
You
fog.
tell me.
Come enter. It's allowed. Does
Oh
he
my
see me
goodness.
considering
So,
I'm right
Yep,
there?
you see Grace. She's right there.
Hey! Where the fuck did you
There.
go, Mo?
I was chewing bubble gum and staring at a wall for all I know. 2,
Oh,
3,
Lord.
4. Hi.
Oh, you see somebody? Who do you see?
I think that's Jess.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Because I see you,
That's two
you
more
see Jess,
squares.
and you see me. I can't see Jess.
How much actual vision do I have?
You
And do I know
literally
what's
can
happening
see
right
each
now?
square
The
you're
squares-
touching. That's it.
You have a 5-foot sight radius.
Yep.
So that means you see me and
Do I
Jess.
see what Jess is doing exactly?
You see the direction she is facing.
I just point.
By that logic, I can take another couple steps forward. I
Yep.
don't know.
Can I point as a free action?
Please
on
do
his
not
turn?
step in front of me.
Yep.
You might have
Yeah.
just screwed me because my turn
have
is
one more.
next.
That's fine. You can shoot over me or around me.
Can I?
Shoot between his legs.
Probably go that way.
All right.
All right. Is that it, bud?
Yeah, I don't have anything else anyway.
All right. So,
Yes. Let me throw a rock and see if it
Braid, what were you saying earlier? Now that it's
Use
officially my
items
turn.
in D&D.
It's in the opposite direction of the door.
It's the direction of the door. Can I ask Mo what direction Jess pointed to?
Yeah.
All right. What direction did she point to?
Joe.
Mo.
I have no idea. She pointed in that direction, so I went kind of in that direction. But since it's complete darkness, I have no fucking idea.
It's not darkness, it's fog.
There's a
Okay.
big difference.
I'm gonna take. Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
point that way.
That way. All right. You're gonna point that way. So.
Couldn't
Okay.
wait. Couldn't you do a perception check to see if you could figure out where I was pointing?
I don't know.
Actually, now that you say that, I could. Can I?
I mean, you wouldn't
Maybe
be able
they're-
to see her.
Yeah, you never saw her
I
point,
meant-
so there's.
Yeah.
I meant him. He could do a perception. Could have done a
I
perception.
could do a perception check, but I just double moved my ass into here. Saw a bunch of darkness. I don't even know if you guys are in combat for all I know. You
Alright,
pointed in the
I'm
direction.
a
I
move.
went kind of in the direction.
I'm gonna move forward
Figure out.
Okay.
a space. Does that count as my action?
I mean,
Does this count as
movement is an
role-playing?
action, yes.
But
I'm
you
splitting
can
my-
move.
So that means I
and
can't do
attack.
anything.
You get 2 actions per turn.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. Now I see
Magic
Jess.
missiles into the
Hold on.
darkness.
Shush. Jess, what direction is the monster?
I point here.
Okay. I'm going to do.
I'm gonna blind fire.
I'm gonna do my amazing because I realized I could do this. I'm gonna do Eldritch
Did it.
Blast now since the cooldown has passed.
There is no cooldown on it, but okay.
Oh, there's not
Cooldown.
cooldown?
No.
No.
Oh,
It's a
never
cantrip.
mind. Oh, that means I can do it again.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Shush. But,
You're the baby.
Club.
all
Noob.
right. I'm gonna do this, but I'm also going to do.
Send my
Oh,
heretic.
wait, can I do antagonizing blast?
Antagonizing Blast is a modification to Eldritch Blast. So anytime you use Eldritch Blast, you use that Antagonizing Blast.
All right, so that means okay. So I have to add charisma too on top of that. Okay, so let me go back to this page. Hold on.
So just a fair warning, since you can't actually see the target, you are attacking at disadvantage.
I know, but she pointed towards middle, so I'm going straight down the line.
Okay.
Nobody's in the roll of fire. So my 1d20.
You're
Here we
rolling.
go.
You're rolling 2d20 and taking the lowest.
Oh. Why did you do this to me?
Yes.
Why? Hold on.
Yes.
Why am I taking the lowest?
Because you're at
Darkness.
disadvantage, you can't see the target.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm happy.
So
Now what do I
Connor,
do? Yeah.
with that crit fail, you have hit max stress level.
Oh no! You didn't even tell me I was
She
at
died.
half.
Does she die?
You didn't tell me I was at half.
Roll a d20.
So no, you need to roll a 1d4 for me.
You could get lucky and get really good. No, you fucked. I'm sure you pretty fucked there.
Okay, and now
Roll a d20. Do it.
you need to roll
Come on.
1d8.
Okay.
All right. So you, under this stress, you have become abusive.
Ew!
Which
What don't we know?
Which,
You
when
have
you
someone-
hit, you're gonna gain an additional 1d4 damage on any attack. However, there is a 25% chance that in your anger you will hit an ally.
Wait, how's that a downside to her?
Because it's
She
any
already tried to
attacks.
smack me once.
It's any attack, spell, melee, anything.
She already
Oh,
tried
Lord.
attacking me once. That's bullshit.
I asked if I could first off. Why am I echoing? I'm echoing for some weird reason. All right. I'm done. I'm just gonna. Because if I
That's
knew I was
literally
at
a plus to you,
half
just so you
over
know.
my half stress level, I wouldn't have
Do
done that
damage to other
move.
people. It's okay. You just gained a plus to damage. That's all you need to think about.
Plus a damage, but I could hit you or I could hit mommy. No.
I'm
No,
Okay.
your mommy. You saved my
Holy
ass.
shit.
Your mommy. All right, just go.
your
Eli,
turn, Tentacle boy.
you're up.
Okay. I'm going to stay where I am right now. Still have advantage, correct?
Yeah.
Oh.
That is a 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Kill it. 13 points.
13 points. All right. He's not looking too happy with you right now.
Then I am going to disengage.
Okay.
Go 5, 10, 15, 1d.
Okay. All right.
Rude.
So its turn. I didn't actually put its turn in here, but it is its turn. Since the only target it can still see is Jess, it's going to turn your direction. And it's going to swing at you with its great sword. And that is... Oh, wait, that's a 19. Sorry. Okay. So it's using the great sword. So that's going to hit. So 8.
My time has come, y'all.
That is 16 points of damage
This
coming
magic
your way.
moment.
As Miss Aurora gets aggressive, I see her backhand my character.
And with that much damage, Jess, your character is starting to feel stressed out a little bit.
A little bit or
Just
halfway?
That means you're halfway.
Okay.
You're halfway to becoming abusive.
All right. I am at 5 hit points.
Oh wait, it's my turn.
No, it's not.
It's hers.
Almost my turn.
It's almost your turn. Yeah. All right.
Fuck, this thing's gonna end before I do anything.
Hopefully.
Yeah, right.
No.
She's always been
No.
aggressive.
I'm gonna turn fucking aggressive here in a second. There's gonna be some foul language.
19.
Bang.
19 hits.
All right. How does it, before I roll damage, how does this thing look?
It looks pretty weak, to be completely honest.
So I only have 1 divine smite left, and I don't want to waste it.
Waste it. It's okay.
No. We don't get a rest.
Secure that kill.
Can we go back to the service now? I'm a little
Well.
stressed.
11,
Wait, once she hits 200, does it reset to 0?
15 health.
No.
Or 15 damage. Sorry.
15 damage will actually destroy it. And as soon as
Thank
you
you.
crush through it, all the fog just like sucks right back into that chest. And it just, the room
Stop
opens
that!
back up again.
Don't touch it.
I look pretty rough.
Yeah.
You
I
look
look-
rough.
I look rough as well. Did that thing have a brain, Brandon?
Good question. Yeah, but you didn't land the finishing blow, did you?
I can walk up as long as it died in the last minute and eat its brain.
I thought it said you could only do it if you killed it.
Alternatively, as an action, you may consume the brain of a creature that has died within the last minute and gain the same benefit.
And yes, it does have one. So okay.
I'm going to walk up and slurp the brains up. And the question that I want to know the answer to, because I get to know the answer to a question, is what put it here?
Like what?
Like, how did it get in that chest in the middle?
In all, you hear one simple word, and it's just sorcery.
Okay.
Debauchery.
So I get my level plus proficiency, so that's 4 hit back.
Why? Touch
Lesson
everything.
of the first floor: don't touch anything. That's exactly right. I would
shiny
like
sword.
to expend one of my hit die.
In return of getting a shiny
I do
sword, I
that?
almost killed Aurora.
So expending hit die does take a short rest. With a short rest, I'm fine with. It's long rest you will not be able to take.
Oh,
So-
okay. So we can take short rest.
Short rest is fine. Yes.
Okay.
Basically, a short rest is like an hour where you guys just kind of chill.
Sure. Let me roll that real quick. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
Aurora, might I suggest that
I'm going to go ahead and use a hit die as well. Get my back up.
Delicious.
Nom 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 nom. Delicioso.
I gained 3 health.
Ooh, I somehow managed to roll 6, which puts me at 15, which is still not a lot for a take, but
Nearly. Can I inspect the sword while we wait?
Absolutely. What would you like to use to check it? Are you
Connor, are you going to heal up?
just
I wanna
seeing
check-
if it's like a
What
sword?
do
Are
I
you checking
roll?
to see if it's magical?
I want to see them stats.
Let's
I
see.
can't hear Eli. Hold on. What's
What,
up?
what class are you again?
Warlock.
Okay, so your hit dice is a D8 or a D. Should say hit dice on your thing.
Oh yeah. I think D8.
Okay, then you can roll up to 2d8 and gain back that many hit.
I don't need to roll another one. I go back at full health
There you go.
yay.
at 17.
All right, Joe. What kind of a check do you want to do on that? Are you just like checking it
No.
out, trying to see if it's
I
magical?
want to see how comfortable it is to use.
So it is a long sword. Just so
Is
you're
it
aware.
two-handed longsword or a one-handed?
One-handed.
Okay, that makes me a lot happier. Also,
It's
who
a-
else is doing one-handed here?
I want to say me.
Rogue?
Yeah, but I don't think she
No,
can
I
use
like
long
my
swords.
rapier. I like my rapier.
I like long swords. Martial specialist.
Also,
What I got?
Connor,
What am I
Huh?
rolling?
check chat.
Oh Lord. What I do?
Yes, that. She doesn't know what
Hey!
spell slots are. Don't worry.
I
Don't
get
worry.
my spell slot back.
Yep.
I have 2 again.
What am I rolling exactly to figure out how well the sword feels in comparison to my current?
It kind of depends what you're checking it for. If you're just checking it for,
Can I like hit Connor with it and see which one damages her more?
I swear to God, if you hit me with that, I'm going to hit you. You gotta remember, I'm aggressive now. I'm going to hit you.
It's abusive.
Aggressive.
Get it right.
Abusive?
Abusive now. Like you weren't abusive before.
I'm gonna be abusive now.
Take
hit
a
me, I
step
dare
away
you.
from you.
so I mean, as far as you can tell, just like kind of holding it in your hand, waving it around, you don't notice anything like too special about it. I mean, it seems like a sword.
I'm about to like swap classes to become a fucking ranger with 2 melee weapons. Because the bow's not working out as well as a.
I mean, you can. There's nothing that says you can't drop weapons.
I'm a ranger with 2 swords. Hell yes. But I dipped into the double attack thing, so it kind of works.
Yeah.
I don't know. But how would I know what what am I rolling? What's the hit die? That's all I want to know, really.
It's just a standard long sword as far as damage goes.
Yeah. We got an hour, right?
Mhm.
Can I would it be an Arcana check?
Yeah,
See if it's special in any way.
sure.
Meh. Arcana int.
I think so.
Nada.
So 12.
Yep.
You don't really notice anything other than it just seems a very fine craftsmanship.
Ooh, fine craft. Hey, Jess.
Yes.
What do you see? Is this special?
What have you already checked it for? Or what would you specifically like me to check it for?
Magically special? Not like the Connor kind, but like
That's a nat 20.
nice.
Nat 20.
22 total.
I heard
Um,
that, you shithead.
What?
Jess,
Huh?
you, whether you share this information or not, just
No.
looking at it, you can identify that that is made out. It's infused with some type of magic. Obviously, you don't know the effect yourself without holding it, but you can just see based on like the color of the blade and how it's forged, there's something special about it.
Alright.
So what are
yeah,
you telling me?
well, I'm a paladin, so.
Oh,
Um,
right.
yeah, it's the blade's magical. I don't know exactly what it does, but there's something very special about it.
So you're saying if I do poke Connor with it, something magical happens.
Poke me with it and you die.
Can I poke her?
No,
Poke me and you die.
Oh God, damn, you're loud.
no,
No? Okay.
I will body
Just-
check you.
Just because she says no, I'm gonna. I'll stick
Take
away.
2 steps back now.
1,
I
2.
s- going over here. Leave me alone.
Rule of the group: we don't poke each other with weapons.
She started this. She wanted to poke my face.
Brain, save me.
Threats are different. I don't care what the fuck you threaten each other with.
Yo, we bolted.
So
We bolted.
real fast. Where is that little thing of water?
Down over here.
Keep going down, Eli.
Wow.
No. I mean on Mo. Where on Mo is his water?
Oh, I don't know.
His
What?
bladder.
He wants to know if he can see your water flask. Like, is it visibly hanging on you?
I mean, it depends how you count inventory space. I don't know. Do I have
Okay.
a backpack or something?
Eli,
If
you can see he has it hanging on his hip.
It's a water flask. I guess it'd be like around
I'm
my
going to
stomach.
try and sleight of hand it.
Why?
Do it.
Fuck off.
Because he's a rogue.
Dude,
Yep.
I have a 7 and sleight of hand. You gonna go on me? Come on.
Yeah.
You want to know my sleight of hand?
Give a shit.
Oh lord.
Roll
My
off.
dick's bigger than yours.
Make sure you roll in chat. Let me see that shit.
I-
Roll right here.
I'm gonna put myself back over here just for.
If you nail this roll, I will completely not give a shit about the flask.
Hey, my sleight
But
of
I'll
hand is
realize it later.
+3. Let's go. I want to try.
Roll it off, guys. Let's see what we got.
All right, so roll
working on
1d20 plus whatever sleight of hand is.
Well,
I'm gonna roll the exact same time as you, just so you know. I'm waiting to hit that enter key.
3,
Go.
2, 1.
Um,
Why does it? What the hell?
Mmm.
Okay, just a second.
See it.
1d20. It's giving me
B,
the
you
whole.
never
You
answered
hit
my
3, 2,
question.
1, and then like 10 seconds later, what
Yes, it wasn't letting me roll the dice.
Gerect.
Okay.
For some reason, I'm clipping through the walls now.
Oh, why are you doing that, Jess? Just stop.
Thank you.
All right. So Joe, you definitely notice that he tries to swipe that off your side. Do you
Can I
do
poke him with
anything?
my sword?
You
The
can
special
take a
one?
swing at him.
I'm gonna poke you. I need to know
no.
what the sword does. Gently. Can I hold back? How would you hold back a swing?
I mean,
Can I take minimum damage?
not
Is that-
really.
Just try to like chop
that a
off his
thing?
hand or something.
Okay, no, I don't want to hit him then. I don't know what the sword. And if he spontaneously combusts, I don't want to be at fault.
If you do that,
I'm gonna just lightly backhand your cheek. That's it. Move on.
You feel a tentacle wrap around your hand as you do.
Why?
You want to fuck with me?
He wants to fuck you, apparently.
I'm coming to you. Let's
have
go.
all my
Just
spells.
lead the way, lady.
I make sure I strap everything that's on me a little tighter for any
Okay.
future incidents.
I
Oh,
would
don't
like
worry.
to roll for traps.
I'm gonna keep an eye on you, tentacle
You
person.
okay? Go for it. Go now.
What you got, Jess?
That's a 20.
I divide.
20. You do not see anything.
Thank you.
Alright.
So you can see all the way over here. This is the end of the hallway.
Okay.
So as you're looking down there, it just looks like a dead end. It doesn't look like it goes anywhere.
Move.
All right, and then as you go down that hallway, you can see down here, and there is a small cage in the corner with a skeleton in it.
Okay. I would like to inspect.
What have we learned about skeletons on the floor?
Jess, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
16?
16. So all of a sudden you just hear and this an arrow comes flying out of the wall at you. Would your reaction be to tumble forward or to tumble back?
Tumble back.
Okay.
you tumble into somebody.
So
Would
you
I
do
have
not
a
take any
reaction?
damage.
Would I have the reaction to be able to like step out of her way?
Yeah.
Two people can stand in one square, typically. Well,
Yeah, but I just meant
moving
like you're
through.
rolling back. Like,
Okay. Hey, Mr. Rogue, you want to see if you can disarm that trap?
yeah. So I'm gonna look at it. Is it even one that can be rearmed or like
Give me what is it? Investigation.
That's what I've been waiting to hear for a while.
Yep. Since you know it's there.
Right. Just a second. That is a 20.
Okay,
Not natural.
so you can definitely tell that this was hooked up to a pressure plate on the floor.
Okay.
So you could technically like push it to see how the mechanism itself works, but you
And
can
then get
definitely
shot.
see there's a pressure plate.
Okay, yeah, I'll press the pressure plate.
And as you do that, you hear foop, another dart flies out of the wall.
Okay, so I'm going to crack my knuckles. And would it be thieves' tools to try and like disable the trap?
Yes.
Do Illithid have knuckles?
I mean, they're still a humanoid body.
I know, but just in general, do they have knuckles?
Yeah.
Where's Eli?
You're standing on top of both of us.
Oh, you're both there. I see. Damn, you flipped that
15.
thing.
15.
landed on the
So
eight.
after kind of tinkering with it for a little bit, you're able to pry the plate up, and you can see the mechanism. You reach in there with one of your tools, and you basically cut the tripwire and secure that the trap will not go off again.
Red wire, blue wire.
It was yellow.
Darn.
Okay. Please check the rest of the hallway.
Alright, I'm going to inspect the rest of the hallway.
Eli, more importantly, as you're inspecting the hallway, you look up, you obviously see the skeleton in the cage at the end of the hallway. And you see
Right.
a beautiful shiny ring wrapped around its finger.
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
touch it.
Do
Shiny.
you point it out?
Say shiny.
I say cover my 6. I see a shiny.
No.
Shiny's all I need.
No. I'm backing away now. Nope.
I am going to still carefully check the floor as I walk up there.
Yep, absolutely.
That is a 15 investigate or perception.
Yeah, you definitely don't see any other traps like on the floors or anything as you're slowly creeping up.
I'm going to tell you not to touch it and tell you to remember the other room.
Not to touch what?
I'm going to inspect the skeleton in the ring to see if there's any kind of trap.
Okay.
Should probably do
Investigation, I take it?
Yes.
That is going to be a 17.
doesn't look like there's any trap associated with this.
Magical
Okay.
traps.
Now I'm going to knowledge arcana to see if there's anything magical about the ring
Okay.
or the skeleton.
hmm
That's a 16.
You
Damn.
definitely notice a very dark aura coming from the ring.
That makes me even more excited.
I
Roll the
want
nat
it.
20 for inspection.
I want it. So like, is it where I can grab the ring?
Yes, if you'd like to. Yep.
Use
going
your
to try and-
tentacle.
Yeah, I'm going to Davy Jones this and lean forward and let one of my tentacles just reach over and gently pluck it.
And as soon as
I
that
hope it
happens,
grabs
the
your mouth.
ring
I hope it
literally just fastens itself to one of your tentacles, just like Davy Jones.
Yes!
Chin?
And it's
Yes!
literally
Oh.
you reach up in surprise and you cannot take it off.
I mean, you could totally cut one of your things and they just regenerate, don't they?
They
What did you
do,
do?
but
What did
I
you
have
do?
a feeling that's not going to get around this, Joe.
You want to find out? I got a new sword.
No. I turn around and I go, so I did a thing mentally in everyone's head.
Cool chin thing.
Why?
There's
I
a ring
thought I could
on your tentacle
pickpocket
beard.
it. Do I feel any different, Brandon?
A little bit.
In
How
the good
so?
way, bad way.
Um,
Yeah.
In the dark aura way.
He already looks pretty fucked up as is, so yeah, it's get worse than that, really.
It
you
can.
you kind of feel like there's been weight lifted off of your body.
Okay.
Yeah, take 2 steps back away
Have you
from me,
lost the
sir.
genital?
Let's go down the other
Stop
hallway.
walking. I was gonna check for traps.
Oh,
Nobody
Well,
stopped
how about you
talking
let
long
me
enough
check
for me
for
to say
traps?
it.
I was moving away from Missy. Don't touch me, abusive.
I was talking to him with that ring.
Oh,
I reached my tentacle forward a little bit to show her the ring, but isn't it pretty?
Okay, I would like to inspect the end of the hallway and check for like.
Don't.
I didn't even
Hidden
notice this
doors
was an
or-
end of a hallway. It was just really dark, man.
Well, if you were paying attention when Brandon said this is the end of the hallway.
I wasn't around this corner yet.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Role play, woo!
Oh, that's a 16.
So you notice one of the stones at the end of the hall looks a little bit funny.
Push it,
Okay,
No.
push it.
I touch it.
Like
No, you push it.
how? Like you try to push on it.
I use my maul to like push on it.
You
Fucking
notice
sledgehammer that.
you
fucking
notice it's
button.
very loose, like the stone could be moved.
Okay, I
Pull
moved
it.
the stone.
So as you go to like push on it, it doesn't look like you can push it in.
Pull it.
Yeah, that was with my
Twist
maul.
it,
Now
pop
I'm gonna like lift it.
Okay, so as you like reach out, you notice all of the like mortar that was holding it in place is literally just caking off, and you can pull it out if you would like to.
I would like to.
So you pull it out, and you can see it just goes into a dark hole. And in the back of that dark hole, you can just see a very bright red gemstone. It's about
Arcana
3
check.
feet back.
Arcana
You
check.
gotta
on
like
that
jump
shit.
in the hole.
That's a 19 on Arcana.
As far as you can tell, it's not magical.
Okay.
Just a gem.
Alright. What would I roll to see if it's cursed? Would that be a religion check?
No, that would have qualified under Arcana.
Okay, I wasn't sure if they would be
Yeah,
different.
this doesn't appear to have any magical effect.
Grab it, Jess.
Okay, then I'll grab it.
All right, as you reach in,
Wait.
you
Hold on. Can we check for traps around the hole?
I mean, she's already reaching into it.
God damn it.
So as you reach in, Des, and you grasp the stone, you feel 4 sharp spikes just jam into your hand. And they have
Awesome.
literally impaled your hand.
Great.
Hey, you've got that new sword, right?
Do you really need that arm of yours?
Jess, you're going to take 6 points of piercing damage and literally your hand is stuck right now.
So she's currently grappled by this thingy.
Everybody out of the way. Let me try and figure this out.
Go for it.
I have a brand new sword. I'm sure there's a very easy solution to
You're
healing.
not cutting off my arm.
No, I'm going to try and disable the spikes. I'm going to walk forward. I'm going to investigate the trap.
Wait, you walk like
Spears
in
of
between.
healing. I love it.
Wait, do I have the gem though?
It is in your hand. Yes.
Can you feel it still? Do you have nerves in your arm? I don't know. Can you open and close your hands, Jess?
I don't know. I got spikes in there. It's probably what she's gonna say.
Okay, I'm going to investigate now.
Okay.
This is sick.
You're not quite sure how this trap works.
Let a professional through. Hold on.
Sure, go ahead.
Wait, what did you roll for it?
Investigation.
Best?
Yeah.
Sweet. I got a 0 on that one. It's okay. You're good at it.
Joe,
I got this,
you
I got this.
legitimately have no idea how to change
Yeah.
this.
Fuck y'all.
All right, I'm at 8. So is
The
that
brains
better?
of the
At
squad. Here we
8,
go.
none of you are sure how to disarm
Fuck.
this.
Well, sorry,
Okay.
Jess. I guess you're just fucked. We'll see you later.
I'm
I
going
try and
to-
disarm the trap. That's a 19.
All right,
suck.
so since you are not skilled in said thing, you're able to reach in with your other hand, and you can feel that it's spring loaded.
How
So-
stressed is she right now?
Very probably.
You're able to basically get it open enough that you realize if you open or unclasped your hand, you could get your hand out, but you would not get the gem with it.
Not worth.
Okay.
Release the gem.
Can I get it open enough to jam my maul in there?
Huh?
The opening isn't wide enough, no.
I have a better plan.
How about my sword?
Use tentacles.
What type of sword do you have on you?
A great sword.
You could attempt to get in there and pry it out if you wanted to, yes.
Okay. I will attempt to do that.
Why didn't
I
I don't know
just
why
put
you didn't do it earlier.
All right.
Is that
Or-
just a flat check?
Or you could take your hand out, and I could try and sleight of hand of put something else on the spring and take out your crystal.
The real brains right here. Look at them. All purple
I
and shit.
actually have intelligence
I
too,
mean-
so I would actually say that.
Basically, Jess is reaching in there. She's force brute opening the mechanism to get her hand out. If she
Right.
were to let go, the mechanism would slam that shut.
So you're gonna have to do it while
Yeah.
her hand's in there. Good luck.
I'm just gonna roll to see if I can use my great sword to pry it open. Is that just a flat check?
Yeah, just give me a flat 20.
Okay, that was a 19.
Okay, so I mean, you can definitely like poke in there with your sword and you can hit the gem, but because the trap is closed, you can't like force it out around the trap.
I was trying to use my maul or my sword to pry the trap open more.
This was bait all along.
I mean, with your sword prying it open, you can only get it open just about as much as you had with your hand before.
What the fuck?
Let it go. It's okay. We'll find you another gem. Your hand is not worth it.
Okay,
Come
I'll
on.
hold it open. Somebody come get the gem out of my mangled hand.
Would that work, Brandon?
Slender.
What are you trying to do?
Pretty much.
I'll walk
have-
up and
holding the
use-
trap. I'm holding the trap
Tentacles.
open.
Put his tentacle inside of her. In the hole.
He's gonna
Yes.
reach a tentacle, nasty as that is, inside my hand and grab the gem, and then I'm gonna pull my hand out and release the trap.
Real quick, do you have any like
So
STIs?
the reason you can't get your hand out by clasping the gem is the hole that you would be pulling your hand out of in the circular shape will not come out. It's kind of hard to explain.
So what if
The gym won't fit out of the hole regardless.
With the trap still partially sprung, no.
would it fit? I know it won't fit with her fist closed. Will it
Can we
fit
fit
wrapped in a tentacle if she keeps it pried open?
No, the only reason she's able to get her hand out is because when you spread your hand out, she can work it around the spikes. Whereas the gemstone is just a giant rock that you can't really work around.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I think we're all just trying to visualize exactly how it
It's
looks.
hard for me to try to explain this, and I apologize.
No, you're fine. I get the idea now. It's a lost cause, guys.
Okay. I sigh heavily and pull my hands out.
Let's keep
I
exploring.
mean, seriously though, like the SCI thing, it's legit because he's about to put his tentacles. You don't know if that's his mouth tentacles, arm tentacles, and there's gonna be blood everywhere.
I only have one kind of tentacle.
Dude, how do we
Also,
know
Jess, your character, after springing that trap and taking damage, is feeling very stressed right now.
like stressed enough to roll a die, or
Not yet.
okay?
I'll
Can
take
I
the lead,
meditate? Or is that
That has to be done in town.
okay? I wasn't sure.
In front of our
Yeah.
Lord.
I'll take lead for now.
Does healing myself de-stress me?
Healing will relieve some stress, yes.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna blow my last spell slot and cast Cure Wounds on myself
Okay.
if I'm feeling.
You want to rub?
I already did that. That was lay on hands. I lay on
Whoa.
hands to
You do still have your
Miss
other
Aurora
version.
over there. My what?
Your other touch thing.
I have a second touch thing.
So we're
You have
good.
Paladin one and your Asmere one.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
I
you do have a
it in my
racial.
hand. Hold on, let me read it.
It's just you touch yourself and heal yourself for your level.
Yeah.
Hey,
So for 2
Is that corner
points.
done? I didn't
Yeah.
get to-
Yes, Connor.
There was
hi.
another way on the other side where I got lost during that last fight.
Okay, then I'm just gonna do Cure Wounds.
Guys, just saying Connor needs to say something.
Party? Yes. Party.
Guys, I have a meeting in the morning, and it's kind of running to midnight, and I haven't gone to bed yet.
Are we almost over, Brandon?
Yes.
Okay, as long as we're almost over, then I'll push
Yeah.
through.
Or I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna check for
Hold on.
traps and keep. Okay.
Wait for me to heal, please.
I thought you already cast it.
No, I've got it. I said I needed to look it up because I don't know. It's 1d8 plus my spell.
Brandon,
Yes, Joe.
they stopped me from going down here when they opened that box.
Going
Have we been
down.
down here already?
Yeah, you get
Oh,
that
really?
was where that fountain was.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I gained 12 hit points.
There you go.
Okay, I'm
All
going.
right,
Do
we
I
ready?
feel less stressed?
Yes, you are feeling less stressed.
Am I still
You're
max
still.
stressed?
I mean, yes, you're still max.
Okay, I'm at 22 health points, so would you guys
Was that
like
a
me to
dead
go in front?
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna keep going and check for traps.
Oh, was this not a dead
Okay,
end?
I'll stay at the. We haven't gone
Nope.
down here yet.
We haven't gone down this way.
Oh, I thought it was a dead end. All right.
I've got a 13 to check for traps.
You don't notice anything.
Can I check with them as we go?
I'm gonna get to here.
Woo! Yes. That's all I want to see.
Joe
I'm
just
gonna
carelessly walks down the hallway.
I'm gonna check the door for traps, Brandon.
Okay.
That's another 13.
Hang on. You said the door? Sorry.
Yeah,
Nope. You don't notice anything.
I will open the door stealthily.
Okay.
And
open the door.
I'm going to look in there and look at the ground and see if there's any traps as you walk in.
Not spook the ghosts.
Go ahead.
That's a 12.
12. Doesn't look like there'd be anything as you walk through. As you kind of peek into the room, You see a couple chests just kind of sitting on the ground. Kind of looks like
Okay.
this might have just been a storage house for a few
Check to see if
items.
they're alive. I don't do.
I will step in all the way,
Okay.
Oh yes, that's what I like to hear.
and I'm going to look around at all the chests and try and see if any of them look like the mimic.
Can I
Oh,
check for traps?
Give me a knowledge nature on that quick, Eli.
Okay,
I guess
just a
there
second.
wouldn't be traps.
That's going to be a 16.
Yeah, none of them resemble the mimic from before.
Okay. Guys, these should be good. Are there any padlocks or anything?
No, all of them are just really simple chests that you can open and close at your leisure. There are 3 of them in the room.
Are
Can
they
I
Where are
Arcana
they?
check?
I'm going to open one.
Can I Arcana check them? I
Um,
guess other than the one that Eli's opening.
if you'd like to, yes. Eli, as you open the first one, just opens up and you find just like a bunch of cloth and clothes sitting on top of it.
Okay,
Are
that's a nat 20.
Nat 20, Jess, you do not sense anything magical from the chests themselves.
Okay,
Can
I'll
I
open
open one?
Okay. Eli, hold on. You were saying
all 3 of
something.
them-
Are there any like nice clothes or anything, or is it all just like old rags?
I mean, a couple of them look like they're moderate wear, but for the most part, there's nothing like fancy, like any like silks or anything.
Okay, then I'll just leave it.
Okay. Jess, I heard you say you were opening one.
Yes.
All right. So as you open that one, you look through, and there's just like a bunch of like simple tools inside of it. Hammers, crowbars, things like that. Literally just looks like a stockpile of junk.
All right.
Can I open the other one?
Sure.
Yay!
So as you open this one, it kind of opens up, and there's a lot of like parchment and scrolls inside.
Ooh.
And you also notice sitting on top is a leather pouch.
I want to open that.
Okay. So you pick up the leather pouch, and you kind of hear it jingle a little bit as you do. And upon kind of opening the contents of the pouch, you find a pocket full of gold coins inside.
Yeah, let's go. I take it. It's
Okay.
mine now. Now the scrolls, are there like just scrolls that we can sell, or is there like something useful in there for any of the guild members?
So as you kind of pull them out, a lot of them just looks like letters written to people. I mean, it doesn't look like anything super important, but you do notice toward the bottom there is one piece of parchment. It has a gold wax seal on it, and it is still sealed.
Can I open it?
If you want to break the seal, sure.
Yeah.
I
Horrible idea, but I want to do it.
Did you
value of
check to
whatever's
see
in
if it
that
was
thing
addressed to
is
anyone?
on that seal.
All right, is it addressed to anybody?
Not that you have knowledge of, no.
Then I'm opening the seal.
All right, so as you open the seal and you kind of unroll it to read it, it basically looks like a title to a piece of land somewhere, but you're not
Ooh.
really certain.
Ooh.
I want
is
to
it
keep
to
it.
Harmondale?
Mine.
No, it is not the deed to Harmondale.
Can I keep it? Can I keep it?
I mean, it's in your possession.
Yay! Mine. My precious.
Joe,
You
what are
have
you
land
doing?
that you'll never go to.
Perceptioning the fuck out of this place. No traps, no mimics.
Nothing.
Every
monsters.
single room or corner has had something stupid about it.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna start leaving.
When
Why?
Joe's
joining
done
you.
with his check, I'm gonna check on.
I say, Joe, it just seems like a storage room. You don't notice anything special.
Alright. I'm gonna try perception.
Did we? Oh wait,
That's 18.
wait.
18. No, there's literally nothing in this room.
So good sir. question.
How far back do we backtrack?
If people want, I can get them back there.
All right, I'm back in the first room we entered.
Yeah,
Hi, you
unfortunately,
see me? Okay.
my
We still have
clone
2 doors,
has
or
frozen,
whatever this thing
so
is.
Whoa, it's black.
There you go.
I'm going to have to disconnect from Roll20. I'll be back in just a minute, hopefully.
Okay.
Oh, we've never actually opened this top door, have we?
Nope.
Is this also a door?
Those are both doors, yes.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
It's blackness.
Mm-hmm.
Black.
Unless you want me to
Blackness.
open it for you.
Yes.
I want this one. This one.
What do we see?
Oh my god, it just goes to you. Hi.
Oh,
So mean! I was
That's
like,
where
open
we-
it!
just
That's where we
oh,
came in.
It's
goddamn.
literally, it honestly looks like almost a storage closet, but there's nothing in it.
Is there anything in there?
No, it's literally just an empty space.
How do you know when
Alright.
you completed it?
Is there
You
anything
go back
left?
in here
There
where
is
we
literally nowhere else for you guys to go.
How do you know when you complete a dungeon? Does it make a little noise that say this dungeon's complete? Now you can return home, some shit like that.
We completed the dungeon, trust me.
You have cleared all of the mobs in the dungeon, so yes, you have completed it.
All right.
Alright.
All
We're
right.
going back now.
All right.
He said that fast. We've killed all the mobs. He didn't say we've cleared everything.
Shush.
only
I want to
thing
go
we-
back to, like, survive for a second, please. Alright. What? I want to go pray. Can I go pray, please?
All right. So everyone's back in town. Is Eli back with us yet?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So obviously you come back into town.
My boy's
The
gone.
first thing we have to do is
Where's
I
my
have
boy?
to determine if any of you
Right
gain any
there,
new
sir.
traits or flaws. So since the mission was
Any of that.
successful, that's good. All right.
No, that.
So Connor, since you are at the highest stress level, I'm going to
Yeah,
have
that's
you roll
true.
first. So
Roll
you need to give me a d20.
Alright.
Let me see
D20.
that nat one.
16!
Okay, so 16 puts you in that percentile, and then minus your stress. Nothing changes for you.
Alright.
So your traits stay the same. Jess, you are the next highest. Go ahead.
$17.
So 17 puts you in that tier, minus your stress. Nothing happens to you either. So you don't gain any new traits or anything. On the lower end of the spectrum, Eli would be next.
All right. 14.
14. So it'd be that. Subtract off your stress. You, sir, actually gain a new positive trait.
Yes.
Give me a d20, please.
20.
Eight.
Okay, so your strength is called the last gasp. So
Huh?
what that
Last
means is at any point in time that your character is below half health, it's one of these again, you automatically move to first in the initiative order.
So I also have the below half health. I'm always last in initiative.
So it means you break even, and nothing changes when you're at half health. It's normal initiative.
They cancel out.
Yep.
So it's now I always get a +2 to initiative, and that's all that matters.
Pretty much.
It's actually a really good one for this guy because he's a rogue.
Yep.
All right, Joe.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm actually really curious about the ring that's on his chin.
We'll get to that. Go ahead and give me your d20 here.
Woo!
So that's an 11 minus your stress. Nothing changes for you as well, sir.
Beauty.
So,
All right, I gotta go to bed, guys. I'm sorry.
you said you're praying for the day, correct?
Correct.
Okay, that is fine. I'll mark that to take that off of your stress.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Good night, guys. I gotta go to bed.
Good night,
Later.
Connor.
Good night.
Later.
All right, so she has taken up the Citadel for prayer. Jess, you are actually sitting at 70 stress points right now out of 100.
Okay, so I can't join her in the Citadel?
Correct. Only one person each place. Good thing for you is your character doesn't have any benefits or disadvantages to going anywhere. You
Good
can
question.
meditate, which is obviously free. Going to the bar, going gambling, or going to the brothel costs money.
How much money do we actually have?
Your guild has come here equipped with 1,000 gold to start. And using any, depending on what service you use, depends on how much it costs.
Okay,
Ah.
I'm just going to go outside the church and meditate.
Okay. So that is free. You don't have any bonuses to that. So that is where you are. Okay. Joe and Eli. Just to give you guys an idea, like using these services does drop your stress by 50 points. So Connor is still at 50 even after her prayer. Jess, you'll be down to 20. Eli, you're at 35. Joe's at 25. And just taking a day off reduces 20 stress on its own. So that includes like training and things of that nature.
Sure, let's do some training.
Okay, so she's at 20 right now, and if I don't take her on the next dungeon,
Then she will
she'll be
reset to
fine.
0. Yes.
Okay.
So
I'm
Joe,
just going.
if you choose not to do anything, you will technically be down to 5 stress the next day. And then if you literally waited another day, you would have nothing left.
Beauty. That's
So,
totally fine.
Same for me, correct?
Good as has. Go for it. Look at the
Eli,
ladies.
you're at 35, so doing nothing would drop you to 15, and then doing nothing again would drop you down to 0.
So, okay, what would happen with this ring? Is there somewhere I can find out what it is?
There's nobody here currently, unless you want to try to talk to the relics dealer here in town.
Ooh,
I'd go talk to him, yeah.
can we browse the wares?
Absolutely.
I'll
After
go
you
talk to the relics dealer.
All right. So as you come up, you see it's a curious-looking goblin. He kind of looks up at you, goes, "You've got a funny face."
No shit.
And in his brain, I just say, I have been told.
Fair enough. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if you know more about this. And one of my tentacles kind of comes out from behind the others to have the ring on it.
He kind of glares at, very mystical indeed. I could tell you what that does.
Fucking
What's
God.
the price?
Your life.
I could tell you what it is for, say, 100 gold pieces.
Bitch. You're getting ripped your ass off. You're gonna take
I'm going to no. I'm going to try and persuade him into lowering the price.
Okay.
18.
18.
Yeah.
So how are you going to persuade him?
with your devilishly good looks.
I'm going to do it almost as if like with telepathy. Would you say I'd be able to like almost put a mental pressure of persuasion? Like, does that make
That's like
sense?
an intimidation check right there.
Yeah, you are kind of leaning more toward intimidation than persuasion.
Okay.
RP. RP. Let's see it.
No, I'm trying to
Come on,
think what
Joe.
my guy would do. Well, how about if you help me with this, I will come to you for all other endeavors of the relic sort whenever you're in town.
Like you have a choice. Who else is going to tell you about this stuff? Come on.
The
I can
priest
just
and the
wait till
fucking
someone
chaplain.
else. I can just wait till someone else comes to town.
You can, but they may not know what this is. I know.
Yes, but it's
Can you
something
just
I'm
read
willing
his
to take
mind or
a.
something? Like, what the fuck?
I didn't hear
Yeah.
you, Eli. What?
Yeah, but for 100 gold, that might be something I'm willing to wait and see on.
That's your choice. I wouldn't recommend it, but that's your choice. I mean, let's be honest. Why haven't you taken it off?
Sorry, you cut out there. Why
You cut
haven't
out
what?
real bad right there.
I said, why haven't you taken it off yet?
As bad as a small part of me wants to just grab him in the brain and get my.
Because it's really cool.
You see, I know. I know you can't.
How much gold did we earn today?
Hang on. I've got it written down over here. Just in gold and gems, you guys had 428, basically gold value.
Is that divided in 4 or is that
So
per
that's your
party?
total coffers within the guild right now. So if you divided that out amongst, there's 4 of you currently. I mean, you each have about 300 roughly, give or take.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
I'm going to be writing this down, just so you know.
Yeah, I'll spend
300
the
a
100
piece
on it.
or what?
So there's 1,427 gold in the coffers, which means since there's currently 4 of you, we only divide it by 4. So
That's
each of
pretty
you
good,
has
actually.
300 and roughly 50 gold pieces that belong to your faction.
Sweet. Can I
Yeah,
write
I'm
that down
going
or
to go
should I
ahead
not?
and spend 100 on it, Brandon.
Okay. So
So
as you,
we can add that to our current coffer, right? If we're not spending anything.
what's that?
Can I write
We
that
can
down on the
add that.
paper?
We can add that to our current pool, right? If we're not planning on spending any.
Right. Yep. So you're all at roughly 350 right now. It's 356.
On top of our 1,000 that we started with.
No, that's
Right.
if I
No.
divide the 1,000 plus what you've already gathered.
Oh,
So basically, we gained 70 gold each from
Mhm.
this, more or less. Well, 100 from what Brandon's saying.
Yeah. And since
Okay.
you
So-
only had to use prayer and meditation, there was no cost to heal stress.
okay. So my faction has 350 gold.
Yes.
Same.
Okay.
So I'll spend 100.
380.
He kind of looks at you and goes, "You're not going to like it.
Oh,
It's a cursed item."
Oh shit!
what kind of curse
It
is it?
looks fucking up.
Dude, yeah, I've never put it on myself because they're not impossible to get off without the right person. But don't you notice it doesn't feel like your armor's weighing you down?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Does it like
What
negate?
is that reason?
Well, let's just say, did you ever get attacked after putting the ring on?
No.
The next time you do, if you watch, it'll almost look like the weapon passes through your armor.
Uh-oh.
Tell me, chopping off one of my tentacles here, will that rid me of this thing?
Oh no, of course not. It's bound to the wearer. It'll just go to another tentacle, maybe your finger, your toe, some other extremities.
Cock ring.
How do you know I have one, Joe? Do you know of a way to remove said item?
There'll be another 100 gold.
I'm sorry, Eli. What? You broke up on me.
Do you know of a way to remove these rings?
I do not. I am sure there are people out there that do.
but I do not have that knowledge.
Very good. Well, thank you very much for your help today.
No problem. I'll be here for a few more days if you need anything. You sure don't want to shop my other wares?
Will do. Thank you.
Okay.
Kind of friendly for
Can you
a.
leave by tomorrow? Just get the hell out of here.
If
So
we
wait,
kill him,
so-
does another shop keep taking place?
You'll probably scare off future traveling merchants.
It's the only reason I didn't.
So they're
eat
like
his
villagers in Minecraft.
Yes.
Can I browse his wares?
Sure. So as you're kind of looking across the various trinkets, first of all, you notice they are all extremely expensive. But obviously, you have no clue what any of them do. None of them look like weapons of any sort. Most of them are talismans, rings, gemstones, things like
Can
that.
I ask him about it? I'm trying to
If-
buy him, Sell them to me.
If you'd like to, is there anything in particular you're looking for? Something to maybe enhance something?
Let me ask him about his opinion. What does he think best suits me in these wares?
Okay.
You can tell from my looks what I do. I have a crossbow and a sword on my side.
Okay. So
Quiver.
he kind of looks at you as, looking for something in particular to help you.
Yeah.
Let's see. I see got a couple crossbows, a nice shiny sword over there.
Ooh. I don't know what this sword does.
Oh, you don't know what the sword does?
No.
Really? Well, that's interesting. It's not a bad sword by any means. It's not extremely powerful, but it's all right.
That's good to know.
I bet he's lying through his teeth.
Would you want to buy it off
Just
me?
remember, I told you it was extra special.
I mean, I'd probably pay about 200 gold pieces for it. It's not that great.
Oh, that's nice to know. All right. So tell me about these rings and things.
Ah, the rings. This one right here would catch your eye, and he points to this gold band. Looks like it got a huge like jade stone on top of it. He goes, that one right there. That one, I call it the eagle eye. Anytime you're using that and you're wearing it, it makes it so much easier to hit ranged attacks. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece, and it's a bargain for only 2,500 gold.
Beauty. That's a nice bargain you got going.
Yeah, it's great. Can't find one any better priced out there.
Good to know. I'm gonna take a guess and say the majority of your wares are at this price.
I mean, the cheapest one I got over there is 500.
What's
I mean,
that do?
it's a shiny rock. Shiny rocks are cool, right? It permanently has like a light aura around it. So you can place it wherever and it'll illuminate the area for you. Pretty basic
Nice.
magic.
I'm thinking I'm good. I'm gonna just walk it off.
Okay, fair enough.
For some reason, I don't like anything this guy's selling. It's not that I can't afford it. It's just that even if I buy it and I had the money for it, I still would not buy it. Even if I didn't need the money and it would benefit me at all at any given place, I still wouldn't buy it. Is there like an actual armor smith here?
Yeah, there is
Or
a blacksmith in
is there-
town over yonder.
Oh, if anyone else wanted to do something, now would be the time.
I'm
I'll wait my turn.
meditating.
I'll wait.
I didn't
Right,
pick up
Connor's gone.
anything but the gold, so.
Can I go to the smith's? And
Sure.
is he not a goblin?
No, he's not a goblin. He's human.
Okay, thank God.
Says the drow.
Right?
So as you
I'm
walk
evil, but
in,
goblin?
there's just this big burly guy with a full beard just hammering away over at his little foundry. And he's just pounding out this pretty simplistic looking like axe. Nothing too fancy, nothing special.
He's hammering away.
How's it going,
Plus, he's
boss?
making a sword.
And he kind of wipes the sweat from his brow. Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing pretty swell. Just completed our first dungeon.
Oh, sweet. What brings you in here?
I'll just browse the wares, see what I can do.
No, I'm afraid I don't have anything real special. I don't have the right material to make anything great, but I mean, if you're just looking for a simple weapon, I've got you covered. I even take custom orders.
Oh. Well, re- you would know the difference between materials, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what material this sword is made of?
Mhm.
Is it just a general steel, or
So as you hand it over to him, he kind of looks at it, he goes, "Well, I mean, it's a very nice steel. Um,
it's actual normal steel? Okay.
I mean, it's definitely nothing I have in stock, and it's it it just looks different to me. There's something different about this. I'm not sure what, but
I see.
it's nice. If just by the way it's crafted, I would have to guess there's something special about it, but I'm not your man for that.
That's all fine. Would you happen to know where I can get a full plate of armor from,
Oh goodness.
and how much that would cost?
I mean, I could make you one if I had the materials, and unfortunately, it's gonna take me a long time to do it.
Yeah, but how much would that cost, and how much material would you need?
I mean, to start with the material, um, we'd have to get some really high grade raw iron in here, which I don't have. Um, and considering it's a custom made piece, it's got to be made perfectly to fit you, which is a little scrawny for full plate mail, but um,
It's not for me.
oh, okay. Um, honestly, with how long it would take me and how much work I'd have to put into it, I would probably ask about 1,500 gold pieces just in the labor.
All right, sounds about fair. Sure beats a little golden trinket.
Oh, that guy over there, he's a jerk.
Yeah, you don't like them?
No, he scams people. I mean, don't get me wrong, once in a while, he gets a nice thing in there, but he asks a high price for it. But if it's what you're looking for, it's probably great. Most of the stuff, they're just shiny rocks. Let's get real.
Fair enough.
Another racist.
All right, thanks very much for the talk.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
Hey, could I try something real quick? Nah,
I
never
mean,
mind.
you can always try, Joe. The famous
I,
line from a DM, you can always try.
like, I just want to fuck with this goblin. I don't even want to hurt him. I don't want to steal from him. I just want to fuck with him. Like,
Dear God, Joe.
I just want to fuck with him, and I know it's not gonna work, but I still want to fuck with him. It's just
Okay.
that searing need
Don't
to just fuck with
ruin
the
our
goblin.
traitor
Can-
chances.
So as you walk back up, he goes, I knew you'd be back. You want that ring, don't you?
Oh no! I brought you a shiny rock. You take rocks, don't you?
Kind of looks at it, he goes, that there's nothing magical about that.
And can I cast like a what's it called the fairy fire on the rock?
So
Uh,
fairy fire.
Oh no, not fairy fire. Dancing lights. You can fuse them together to make an person or something like that. Is what I read. But can I fuse this rock to make extra shiny? I'm sure this goblin will give a shit.
I
I
mean,
just want to fuck with this goblin.
I'm just trying to think. Like the light spell would actually be more apt to what you're looking for that.
Yeah, it's dancing
Um,
lights. Creates 4 lights, but
Let me
I
see
can combine
exactly
them
here.
to make a body.
Hmm.
Would I have to like roll option against him or something like that, or no?
I mean, he would be rolling Arcana against you.
Yeah,
So, I mean, so you're literally going to make like globes of light,
I'm
like
gonna sell
spin
him
around this rock, or
pretty much and fuse into this rock into like a shiny fucking rock. You know, not blindingly shiny, but make it look magical.
okay. So you're holding it out for him to look at. I'm assuming,
Yeah, not too close.
and he
See if
kind of
he's
stares
interested.
at it. Beginner.
Ah.
You really think I'm gonna fall for that? Come on.
I didn't
I
even have to
deal in
roll.
magical items. That's not even a magical item. That's just magic. And
And you're telling
like
me
second
those
rate
rocks
magic at that.
there are any better than this one that I have in my?
I mean that
Yeah.
one over there, I mean, it has the light spell permanently infused on it. No wizard, not just a normal wizard can do that. Take someone special.
pretty special to buy it. Oh, no worries. All right. Can I like toss the shiny rocks somewhere
Like
away from the building?
at his building or something?
No. You know what? Never mind. Stop. You're tempting me here. I'm about to. Okay, I'm done fucking with the goblin.
Okay. I guess since Connor's resting, Jess, do any of your other guildmates want to do anything since you're meditating or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Mine
Eli
are all
doing
good.
anything? Haven't heard much from him.
You can afford anything.
Probably falling asleep.
Fair enough.
No, just
Oh, how does gambling work?
So basically, what it
curiosity.
is, it's not like super interactive. You go in there, you have to put 100 gold up front to do it. So yeah, you have a buy-in, and then
Yep.
based on the D20 roll, you have a chance to win, break even, or lose.
Okay. And what affects these chances? It's just a flat d20.
So it's a D20, 25% chance to lose, 25% chance to win, and a 50% chance to break even.
Oh, sounds fun.
So it's nothing fancy.
I see. Sounds like fun. None.
So I mean, don't get me wrong. If you get the guy that gets bonus to winning, you get a 50% chance to win. So
There's still that 25% to lose.
you do.
Like though, I like the risk as is.
So, but yeah, you'd have to spend 100 gold of your faction's money to buy in.
So, do you gain? You lose stress for playing gambling as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll save it for a bad day, I guess.
There you go.
unless you're the guy who doesn't get that perk.
Yeah.
I would love to go to the. I don't know. Do you gain any other bonuses? Stress loss from going to a. Because gambling sounds like. What if I gamble with my penis? You know,
Brothel is obviously more expensive to begin with.
but you do gain a lot.
You do
No, you
reduce
lose
more
stress.
stress at the brothel than you do from the other places. Yes.
It's for one of those rough nights,
Yeah.
like what Connor just said.
Like what Connor had, she should have went there so someone could tenderly caress her instead of dealing with the gang rape she witnessed. Yes.
She wants mommy to tenderly caress her, let's be honest.
Okay, that's a whole nother fetish that's just weird.
Hell yes, I'd watch and pay for.
Joe.
All right, well, you can pay both of their factions to watch. There you go.
Stack up all. It's just
Oh, goodness.
I think that's everything, though.
see
Okay.
3 grass men in different stacked up each other on the ground. Okay, I'm good. I think we're. Maybe.
I think we're good on.
All right.
Fucking goblin.
Well, if that's the case, we will close up for the night. Considering how easy this is, I just have to create a dungeon, which is not hard. I will calculate the XP because I have all that stuff written down. Because we are actually using XP for, I can't tell you the first time in how long for me. So I'll send all that out, let you guys know where we're at. Obviously, your team members in town are going to gain half that amount as well. So I'll let you guys know what that is once I do the math.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for everyone who is still out there, and have a wonderful night. If all goes well, I believe we should do next week.
Next week, but obviously not the week after.
Yeah, not the week after, as that'll be obviously Christmas. New Year's Day?
Probably not.
I'm not gonna be here. I don't know.
I'm gonna guess
Maybe.
no. So, I guess we'll take a holiday hiatus, and we'll plan on seeing everyone back on, well, obviously next week, and then we'll skip until probably the 8th of January.
Sounds good.
All right. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.